saying like that is the biggest issue with all of this. So we're just gonna have to like
We're live, man.
fly by the seat of our pants.
We're live. We're live. You can take that down, Nick, if you don't mind. I thought we was gonna do an intro and stuff, but never mind that. Now we're live now. What up, Donnie? I see you, man. Thank you for coming. This is our first ever. You could take the overlay off, Nick, if you don't mind.
Welcome to Nomad at Night, starring the one and only Nomad.
Yo, No Maniacs. Welcome to the show. This is Nomad at Night with the very first ever live in-game Bears broadcast for you guys. For fans only, man. The fans ask for it and you shall receive, man. And let's count down to 3, 2, 1. It's damn football time now. It's football season for real now. Got our first preseason game. And, a lot of people upset about not seeing the and welcome everybody one more time, man. And I see people popped in at the last second. Boy, we thought we was going to be out here whistling in the wind, man. But luckily, the No Maniacs are showing up and showing some love, man. So thank you guys for being here. But listen, don't be upset about the fact that the starters aren't playing. I don't think that's a good reason to be upset. I think there's so much more to pay attention to during this time, man. I think the depth, the twos, the threes, and I think there's a whole bunch of people we need to be paying attention to, as you can see down there ticking on the bottom there. So all those numbers down there are the ones I think people ought to pay particular attention to, man, because this is about to be fun. I didn't get no sleep last night, guys. Man, it is so exciting right now, man, because I feel good about the season. I really do. And I'm not scared to admit that I look forward to this team making some noise in the playoffs. I'm not saying just barely scraping and getting in the playoffs. I expect this team to get in the playoffs and make some noise. And if the doors don't open when you knock on them, kick the motherfucker out. That's what I'm expecting to see this year. So with that being said, I'm going to pass it on to my boy, the Canuck, for some pleasantries. And thank you guys one more time for being here.
Well, it's almost regular season. Welcome to the first game of the season, of the preseason. This should be fun, Hall of Fame style. Right now on the field, we got some good old folks walking through. Julius Peppers, a couple other heads just getting a little bit of love. I think they'll go through the actual ceremony on Saturday, I believe. I don't think they're doing too much at halftime, but if anything pops off at halftime, we'll let you guys know. In the meantime, we're just gonna roll through, watch this game with you guys, chop it up, crack jokes, and drink sauce. That's basically the story of the night. Hopefully, you guys are in it. It's all football. Give you guys some love there, No Maniacs. Thanks for showing up. My guy Brewha and Cannon, what it do, Brewha, what it do? Jimmy Santilli, Chris Franklin, and how's it going, Chris? We've also got Patty Laura. Hey, Patty, where's Junior at? I know Junior going to jump in here sooner or later. Mr. Mayhem's with us. Hey, folks are just filtering in as we get started. Game's about to pop off and get going here. Kickoff should be in the next 10 minutes or so. But as Nomad was saying, We got some interesting characters to pay attention to down there, so keep your eyes peeled. Hopefully, that'll clue you in as to whose number is whose, and pay attention. There's some bears are going to pop today, and we should all take notice. That being said, I'll throw it to good old country Santa. What's cracking, Brian?
Hey, No Maniacs. Welcome to Nomad at Night, and welcome to the Hall of Fame game. In all honesty, I expect the offense to be a little bit vanilla, but the offense is what I got my eye closest on just because of, the offensive line. And depth is always a key. Thanks for showing up. Where I'm at, the weather's a little bit rough. I can't guarantee that I'm going to be able to last the whole night, but I hope I can. Physically, I can, but nature. Anyway, it should be an interesting show. We're hoping that, if you remember how much fun we had during the draft, hopefully similar. And me personally, I'm not going to take too much stock in the outcome of this game because, like I said, the offenses are going to be vanilla. I don't want to get doom and gloom if things ain't going my way. But anyway, that's how I'm planning. Guys, great to see you. Let's have some fun.
All right, man.
No, man.
So I'm going to take a different approach, man. Listen, I'm a football player.
Here we go.
I'm a football player, motherfucker. And listen, I want to see some competing. I want to see some thumping. I know dudes need to be playing like their hair is on fire. I know dudes need to come out here. I'm going to tell you a particular couple of guys to pay attention to. Of course, I've been ringing bells and slapping people around about Reddy Stewart. Watch number 46 tonight. Also, one other particular thing to pay attention to, and he is number, I think, 68 or 69. And he's going to scroll by here on the bottom again, but Deshaun Mallory. Pay attention to the speed and the urgency of his get off. He is basically, I think he's Eric Washington's pick, if I had to guess. Deshaun Mallory is number 69 right there. I think he's gonna surprise some people. Short, 6'1", powerful as shit. And I think he's gonna turn some heads tonight. It's just several guys to be paying attention to, but those two particular guys I really want to see something from. I want to see something from Zach Pickens. I want to see something from, of course, Jamry Chroma. Those guys I really want to see something. And also Peter LeBlanc down there, number 82. So pay attention to these numbers down there. Take notes. I'm telling you, some of these guys down here really, really are going to show you guys some stuff tonight. And I think we're going to get excited by seeing what the depth is going to look like. This is important. We talking about the twos, we talking about the threes, and the guys that come in after the starters. These guys are fighting for their lives right now, and they got something to prove. And I think we'll get a more exciting game just watching those players trying to, make a name for themselves. We know what the starters can bring to the table for the most part, but we don't really need to see that tonight. We need to see what kind of depth we're going to have. And so that, to me, that's what this exercise is all about. Watching and paying close attention to what kind of depth do we have. Does Ryan Poles have a move immediately after this game? And if our offensive line depth isn't right, do we need to make a move on the offensive line? Make a trade. If the defensive line isn't showing the proper depth, does he need to make a move there? All those are good questions to ask right now. And so we're going to get some answers to those real, real soon. And so if it's not good, and I'm knocking on wood now, hopefully it's good. And he doesn't have to make an urgent move. We're in the trade market right now. If we need an offensive lineman or a defensive lineman, there's really maybe one or two. I don't know that there's even two defensive linemen that can really do something and improve our roster right now. I really don't. Offensive linemen, I think you need to make a trade to get, the improvement on the offensive line that you want. So if he does have to make a move, just know now that we're probably in trade territory. So just know that off the top. But we're going to enjoy this. And my guy King with the $2 super chat. Ladies and gents, the Bears are back. Let's fucking go. That's what I'm talking about, my boy King. This is
Thanks,
gonna be
King.
fun, y'all. If y'all don't like loud, y'all came to the wrong goddamn podcast because it's about to get loud up in here. This is how I get when the game is on. Y'all just got to know that ahead of time. So this y'all first time hearing us while the game is going on. Don't be surprised. Turn your volume down. Whatever the hell you got to do, but it's gonna get exciting up in here. But that being said, let's pass it up to the Canuck. What you say, Brian?
I'm getting flashbacks of when the Bears drafted a punter in the 4th round from you. You got that excitement going.
Yeah, same kind of energy, man, but for a good reason. But good looking out, King, with the super chat, man. Appreciate it. All right, these back deep. We kicking off. We're kicking off.
Yeah, we're just. Oh, so here's this new kickoff.
Yeah, that looks funky.
Yeah, it is weird, ain't it? Yeah, it's gonna take some getting used to right here.
Well, they didn't get much.
This is like 2 yards in a cloud of dust, pretty much. Here we go. Slow up, guys. Season about to get underway, and we are off. Let's go. Knock the piss out of them. Boom.
Yeah, that's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I don't know what the heck that was.
We underway.
That was Colin Johnson with the tackle.
That kickoff was super interesting.
First and 10. Oh, I see the Texans change their pants, man. They got different.
Oh, like I can see how these things could break from big yardage. So,
oh yeah.
Oh, you could break so easy now. Like
I
that's
think,
crazy.
I think these are alternate uniforms that the Texans have on. I don't think it's like their permanent away uniform.
Let's go. Tackle number 43. Who was that? Paul Moala, UCLA linebacker, I believe. UCLA.
No, he went to Notre Dame, then transferred to Georgia Tech.
Georgia Tech, my fault. You good job, Brian. I forgot that. You are absolutely right.
You had me around.
I just remember a gold helmet.
First snap, Davis Mills. Couple of yards there, about 4 yards.
Hopefully, you guys can see at the top. You're seeing a graphic up there showing you the down and distance. I know it's probably hard to see. Maybe I ought to just make that the screen. How do I do that? Just make that the screen. People don't need to see us. How do we do that? There you go. But maybe put us up along the side. How can we do that? This is cool. This works for me. First and 10. Davis Mills back to pass.
Holy! Oh, that was a nice pass by Davis Mills. Unfortunately, not pulled in. Hutchinson slipped through his fingers. Not much coverage.
I need to shut up because I'm like a play and a half ahead of you guys.
Are you really?
Yeah, you be quiet then, man. Don't say nothing. Second and 10. Where are we at? Down in distance. We're sitting at about the 40. Second and 10. Davis Mills in the shotgun. Should be a false start. They didn't call it. Out to the flats to a tight end. Tackled for a first down. Number 45. I forget his name. And I've got names and numbers sitting here in my hand, but there's so many of them. Who's number 43? No, not 43, 45. Linebacker we picked up. First and 10. They're marching. Okay. Tackled by
Armando's already stirring the pot.
What's Armando doing? Hey, man, you better be quiet, man. Don't get me started up in here. Don't get me started. Zach Pickens is out there.
Oh,
get him. Get out in the flat now.
Oh, you screwed that all up.
Incomplete, 3rd and 7.
Any other quarterback would have ran that for 7 or 8 yards.
3rd and 7 at about the 50, I guess. 50 something. Looks like about the 55 based on this graphic up here, right?
46-yard line.
46, yeah, my bad. Let's go. Let's go. This is where you stop them. Let's go, Zach, man. Show up. Show up, Zach. Let's go. Stop him. Oh, shorter first down.
He's short, but they're going to give it to me.
With me being ahead of you guys, I want to react, but I don't want to spoil it.
Don't react, man. Don't react. 4th and 1. Looks like they might. I don't know. Let's see if they go for it.
What's popping, Marlon? Thanks for joining us, dog. Almost had a party foul here.
They're going for it. 4th and 1 is probably a quarterback sneak. Nope. Handing it off. Oh,
they got
right through there. Nice, right through there.
Who ran the ball?
I don't know who that is. Number Ogumwale.
I thought they would have had
it right down my throat. Just said, "The hell with it. What you gonna do about it?" Come on now. You got to show some resistance here, Chicago. Come on now. They're killing us in the flat, man. I think the defense is too vanilla.
Jones on the tackle, right back to the tight end again, 87.
Sitting there, zone concept is very, very vanilla out here, you guys. Very vanilla football right now. What you expect, it's the preseason, but
who's 45, Nomad?
What's that?
Who's 45?
I can't see.
Amen. Agba. Bongo.
Jet sweep, number 19, around the corner for about 7-8 yards. They're just marching down the field on us. Yeah, I can't say his name. Let me see. I'll try. Let me see.
Woohoo.
Second and 2. At about the freaking 18. Ooh.
Oh boy.
Khalid Kareem
with the sack.
With the hit stick. Here it comes.
Davis Mills on a quarterback.
Boom time. Yeah, that was a broken play or something, man.
It looked like a keeper, just Khalid Kareem. Oh, wow.
Okay, ref, you don't need to call that one, man. That's just Michael Baskerville.
Michael was probably holding him. It did look.
No, he probably had his hand on him, but I wouldn't say hold. Let's see. It didn't look like it looked like a bang play at first.
He had a couple of fingers like in his shoulder pad. You look at Baskerville's right hand, his fingers on that guy's left shoulder pad.
That was sneaky. I probably would have called that.
I thought it was a BS call too until they slowed mode it.
Okay. Otherwise, good coverage, man. That's a really typical play in a football game. Dude's going to get away with that more times than not. But good call by the letter of the law. Let's go. Tighten up. This is where you got to tighten up. Ooh.
Uh-oh. Oh, okay. 6 yards on the rush. Taylor.
This is where the defense. This is where it gets hard to score when you that tight. The red zone, it's a confined space, man. It's hard to really operate down there. This is when you want to. I don't know. I bet you these coaches at the standing on the sidelines probably agreed to play a vanilla game just so they can.
Ryan, how far ahead are you than us?
Yeah, Brian, you gotta be
Are
quiet.
you far enough ahead that it's a problem? Yeah, he's far
Just
enough.
don't say nothing, Brian, man. Don't listen, kid.
He's far enough ahead that it's a problem. And here it is. Yeah.
Oh, come on.
So Texas, thanks, Brian. So
Brian,
Texas,
you gotta avoid doing that, man. Because
I can't blame him. I can't blame the man.
Put yourself on mute or something.
Who's to say the neighbor ain't being squirrely? And I just said shit.
That's right. It's a stupid neighbor. We blame the squirrely neighbor. Who's this tight end?
He's been up and down the field on us. I know that.
Yeah, basically the tight end worked the entire field on the Bears today.
This is the problem with zone concepts. Is so many little holes, and if it becomes predictable, you know exactly where to go with the ball. Easy routes in the flat, in and behind the corners and in front of the linebackers. Put another route behind the tight end to kind of get the linebacker in conflict. So the linebacker's kind of twisted. Well, what do I do? Do I move forward or do I play this behind me? And he's kind of in no man's land. And that's kind of an easy way to take advantage of a zone. That's where zone concepts look ugly and cover twos look ugly because of stuff like that. It seemed like it was no resistance. But, yeah, that didn't look good. That didn't look good at all.
Nope. But all we can say is that's the second team, so I'm not really all that worried about it. What I will say is I ain't see no pass rush.
I will say that same thing.
Just want to put that out there with the slight exception from obviously a Khalid Kareem sack, but I think that was much more of a broken play situation.
What now brings up an interesting, who's going to return the kickoff?
Yeah, I want to know that question too. And from the way the depth chart looks, it sounds like Velus Jones. I think
right now on my TV is a commercial, so I'm not giving nothing away.
Oh, yeah?
All right, so Nick said he wanted to share his screen. He thinks this might come off a little bit better if he shared his. Go ahead, Nick, whenever you feel like it.
Yeah, we'll let him figure that out in the back.
That's what you didn't want to see. You didn't want to see a team just go right down the field on us like.
It's the Hall of Fame game, brother. What are you talking about? It is what it is. I'm not too worried about another team storming down.
Yes, no, Nomad. Now, if they're able to just pitch a shutout the rest of the game, then yeah, you got what you wanted, and they showed that hey, they won't get down when things don't go their way. If Houston is able to do this all night long, then yeah, we got a problem.
I can absolutely glean a couple things. Let's see if it stays consistent. How about that? I can glean a few things.
There you go.
And pass rush was one. Interior, they ran through us a few times on the interior. And this is our second and third units, man. This is our actual second unit. If they can do this in preseason, they can do it in damn regular season. So that's a couple of things I can glean from this. Front's got to be better plugging holes. They've got to get a little bit more pressure. I see them getting off the line a little bit quicker. They're a little bit more urgent getting off the line, but they're not really denting the pocket. Not yet.
Well, I've seen him return the kick.
That's Tyler Scott. Nope. Or is it?
Yep.
Is it Tyler Scott?
Yes.
Yep, Tyler Scott. All right, here comes the first team O. Second team O, rather. I was looking at a podcast earlier today. DJ Moore was on a podcast with, who was it? What's Kyle Long's brother's name? Chris Long or whatever his name is. And he said to be paying attention to the running backs and pay attention to the second group of wideouts. So Tyson Bagent is under center. One back look. Handoff. Ooh, Roshan John. Ooh.
Yes.
Roshan with about a 9-yard gain. Looking nice out there.
This is a little tough for me to restrain.
Yeah, well, you're going to have to, man, because I
know.
I need you to. Roshan Johnson, nice 9-yard gain there, right up the middle. Let's see. Another single back set, 2 wide.
Agent looks a little heavier.
Roshan pick up the first down and a few extra yards. Looking good so far. Roshan looks bigger. Looking nice so far. Trying to figure out who's on the offensive line here. See Borum starting left tackle. Let me see. I think, well, I don't know what just happened, Nick. Play action, Bajent running for his life. Dirt the ball. Play action boot. That was kind of predictable. Got a couple of good runs, bootleg it out to the right. Edge rusher was right on top of it. Kids, I don't know if you know, but you're muted.
See, I didn't know at all. I'm over here running my mouth. That being said, nice play by Tyson Bajent. Nice play. I love the fact that he got rid of the ball.
Right play.
What you got to do in those situations. Here we go.
Oh, screen
That's
down. Screen down. Roshan Johnson.
Roshan Johnson, a couple of yards short of the first down.
Picked up about 4 or 5.
Moving
Nice down. I could tell that this is going to be a very, very prevalent part of the game. The way they perform offense, the screen game is going to be very strong. Yeah, I'm talking about not like the screens we saw last year. I'm talking about like dump downs and things like that. Play action screens. We got 3 wide, 1 tight end, 1 running back, and I don't know who that is back there. Tyson Bajent to 88. Who is that? 88. Steven Carlson.
Probably, yeah.
Steven Carlson, completion, first down.
Caleb
moving the ball. Let's go.
Tight end game's working. I guess maybe we have a tight end game too. Let's see what that looks like.
Let's go. Go back to the ground. Let's see if you can pound him.
Yeah, Richard Long, secret agent Bajent, doing a darn thing out there.
1 back, 2 wide. Let's go. And we just ran a jet sweep with Tyler Scott. Picked up about 3, 4. Yeah, about 3. That's not bad. Nice little change up. Starting to get an idea of what they've been working on in practice. A lot of under center with Bajent.
Ant Mass, you're stirring up trouble, Ant Mass. You're stirring up trouble, bro.
What an Ant Mass.
He's trying to get Brian to go rogue.
Don't do it, Brian. Here's Roshan again. Woo! Nice cut.
The final score.
You're that far ahead, bro? Damn.
Your ass from another planet, if you know all that.
Your speed, your connections from the future. Yeah, Billy O. Roshan is looking good, man.
I'm seeing Borum, Carter, Pryor. I'm trying to just name all the offensive linemen.
Single back. Roshan, come on. Beat that.
Oh, okay. All right, he didn't get it, but I like the second hustle.
Oh yeah, there's some dog in him.
Yeah,
some dog in him. Fuck it. They went for it on 4th and 1. You better do it too. Had 3 tight end lineup. It looked like ran it right up the middle. Think you got to be a little bit more complex than that, man.
4th and 1. Might as well. Who cares?
4th and 1. He's back in shotgun. Bajent back in shotgun with a 1 back offset. Number 30's in motion.
Oh, Brian. What? That's what. Oh, man.
Come on, man. Let's see what happened with Nick.
Hey, Patty Laura.
Hi, Patty. I'm trying to be good and not say anything, even though
Discipline, man. Discipline. And they punting it now.
Yeah.
I'd have effing went for that.
Yeah, that sucks. Right underneath that ball.
Decent punt. Backed them up to about the 10 or 11. Okay, timeout.
Texas football.
Defense back on the field. Coming up.
So score at present 7 points for the Houston Texans. Chicago Bears presently have goose egg. We'll get there, guys.
I agree, Richard. Man, his line needs to start getting some penetration. They need to get upfield, man. And I need to see a little bit more of that. I didn't see a whole lot of that at first. I bet you all my money that's exactly what Eric Washington was telling them on the sidelines. I need to see some penetration here, sir. I need to see some guys getting upfield.
You talking defense?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I know that's what the hell I'd be telling them, man. Y'all better get y'all's ass. Somebody better start making some penetration and getting behind that, getting these dudes in the backfield. Somebody need to be doing something here. Too many guys getting blocked.
Yeah.
So far, nothing surprising me. Nothing at all. About where I expected it to be. You know what I mean? Nothing crazy. But if this game, I'll just tell you this. If this game is tight going into the fourth quarter, guarantee you they'll pull out a couple of trick bag plays for you. We'll see some stuff. You'll see the defense do some stuff that might surprise some people. But if they keep this thing close, just in all good games, it'll start getting competitive between the coaches.
Yeah, these comments are awesome. Like, Armando, your comment's pretty sick. Because I know the CFL is pretty much everybody in motion as it stands. I don't know if the NFL will ever get to 12 men, but it's a good comment in any event. It'd be interesting to see them make either one of these little shifts that you're suggesting. Yeah, Richard Long, these guys were on skates. The unemployment office is open. Who wants a job? Richard Long. Dang. Yeah.
Andre
You ain't getting no penetration, man, from the defense, and that 1 yard rush.
You're talking about a dog. That dude you see on the screen right there, that's a certified dog. Andre
Johnson?
Oh, yeah. Certified dog.
Yeah, he's like 6'3".
Okay, who is that number 93? Number 93 calls that. Who is that? Byron Coward. He calls that. He was playing some 3-tech and got penetration on the inside and spilled that running back to the outside right into the linebacker. That's the kind of play I'm talking about. Get upfield. He forced that run to the outside, right into the hands of the linebackers. That's what I'm talking about. Byron Coward. Put a check by him. Yeah, Andre Johnson's a certified dog. Period. Remember that day he beat the snot out of number 31 for the Titans? Here we go. I'm starting to see a little bit of penetration here.
And again,
somebody got talked to.
But wait a minute, like, how'd he get in there? Like,
What are you talking about, kid?
I'm just thinking about Andre Johnson and his career. Did they ever win the Super Bowl?
Don't matter, man. He got Hall of Fame numbers, man.
Does he? No.
Oh yeah,
you tripping?
Which quarterback?
You tripping?
I'm not really refuting it. I'm just opening the conversation up to conversation.
All right, can't put it this way. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer. Right up
there.
Oh
boy.
Yeah. Come on, who is that?
Who made that tackle?
Who is that? I'm gonna wait. I can't wait for this replay so I can tell y'all what happened.
I don't really care
That's
that much
bullshit.
about Andre Johnson right now. I kind of want to see.
If he's a first ballot Hall of Famer, what did that tell you?
I'm just saying. I'm trying to find out who made that tackle, and they quick went right back to Andre Johnson.
They're not gonna show the replay of that. But what's up, Daryl? I see you down there.
Hey, Daryl.
Right through Zach Pickens and Byron Cowart. More Zach Pickens than anything. Now Zach is getting up the field on this one. Byron Cowart comes and cleans it up. Come on, Zach. Come on, dog. I'm not poo-pooing nobody, but y'all gotta tighten up that middle.
Oh,
you kidding me?
No.
Kids, man, you need to take a time out for that shit. Andre Johnson? What?
No.
You tripping.
No. I don't think I do.
There's
a lot of really good receivers out there, man. There's a lot.
Chat, would y'all tell him who Andre Johnson? A lot
of them won Super Bowls too.
Chat, would y'all explain to this man who Andre Johnson is? Woo, here comes. Daniel Hardy.
The number one receiver in the league for years.
Okay, Davis Mills. Yo, let me give a little bit of love to Davis Mills for giving us the team that we have here today. So let me just give him a little bit of love.
He's a Bears legend in my mind.
Daniel Hardy had him dead to rights, man.
Edge, you're just making a case for him. He had a crappy quarterback and still put up numbers.
I ain't making any cases. He's doing that all by himself right now on the field. And that was a nice little shook and dive. Who's 92?
Daniel Hardy.
Daniel Hardy, bro. Get that tackle, bro.
Come on, Jalen Jones. You got a break on that ball, too.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. 37.
Davis Mills showing why he's a backup.
Who's 37?
That's Jones. Hicks. No, that's not Elijah.
Yeah. That's your ball, Jalen. That's Jalen Jones, 37.
No, that's another Jones. That might be Leon Jones.
Oh, yeah, that ain't Jalen.
I think that's Leon Jones.
First time I'm hearing about Leon Jones, but hey.
37. Let me see here. Let's go.
Leon Jones.
Boom. Oh, you made that pass.
Who's that?
Match.
Who was that?
27?
No, that's Hicks. Hicks changed his number to 22. Good closeout, good tackle, Hicks. That's what I'm talking about. That's the fuck I'm talking about. Close the goddamn playoff. They're starting to get a little penetration, man. You're starting to see guys get upfield on the defensive line. You could tell the coaches had a talking to. They're starting to, be Bears, do what Bears do.
45 is just getting played out there. It's on the ground all the time.
Nick, don't worry about it, man. Just a graphic is up there. We doing plenty of commentary. Believe it's cool if it's a little bit behind. I don't give a fuck. Well, them motherfuckers know on these websites they get them ads in, don't they?
Pumping them. The website's one thing, but the TV is just as bad. I've already been seeing this one Ford advertisement about 6 times.
Joseph, I wouldn't say that they're superior. Joseph Belinsky says, yeah, it's preseason and all. I look for organization and execution. Texans are clearly superior. You know what? I may have to agree with that. I might have to change my mind. You know why? Because they already have a year under their belt with their offensive coordinator. So to that point, Joseph, you are correct. They've got a little continuity going on versus what we got going on.
There's a couple other things with them too, the success that they had last season getting into the playoffs and CJ Stroud's performance, throughout last season set them into a good position right now. So right now it looks like they're saying, let's make a deep push. Let's push into the Super Bowl if we can. And that includes having, multiple backup quarterbacks. They've got Case Keenum over there. They've got Davis Mills, he's out there. He's playing decently right now as you can see it. it's kind of interesting stuff just to look at. And then you look at their running back core, and they've got some really good guys. They got Joe Mixon. He'll be starting for them, but they've also got Damian Pierce. Pierce hasn't even touched the field so far today. I have a feeling he won't. They kind of have a team that could vie for a deep go in the AFC. I have to admit it. Wide receivers like Robert Woods is sitting on a bench somewhere right now. John Mechie Jr. is playing. He's starting for them right now. He hasn't seen a pass, I don't think, thus far, but he's a solid wide receiver. Like they've got, and this is me talking about their second string situation, not the first strings. First string is what it is, and it's super good.
So wait, hold on. So since Don Bird want to come in here and act like he forgot what happened to his team last year, talking about we got a NyQuil team, this is what NyQuil did to your ass. How you look at that NyQuil, motherfucker?
Don Bird trolled in. Good dude, Donnie.
Take that NyQuil, motherfucker. Since you talking all that shit. Yeah.
Lisa Salters doing the darn thing. My guy Tank Dell.
Booker, I don't know. I haven't seen him flash yet, man. I don't know. If he's been in there, I haven't seen flash. Come on.
He's in there.
Get him.
Khalid Kareem. Check
Khalid
Kareem,
the only man playing today.
Khalid Kareem, check that name. He's been doing his damn job.
Like, remember this, though, because last time we said things like this, they shipped that guy off to God knows where. I'm just saying. I'm sorry. Who's that? Travis Gibson? Travis Gibson. I'm sorry, Travis. But last year, you were on fire, lights out last year at this time. Starting to look, smell, and feel a whole lot like Kareem. Come around with it. Oh, boy. Davis Mills says,
Davis Mills gonna fuck around and get clocked. That's what's gonna fuck around happen. He don't get his long neck ass out of bounds.
A couple of yards. Tank Dell, hometown, Daytona Beach, Florida. Third round 2023. 7 receiving touchdowns through week 12. Most among rookies. Missed last 7 games with a broken fibula. Yeah, I know. He was on my fantasy team. Both of them. Picked him up super early. I actually drafted Tank Dell last season in fantasy. Tank Dell was a great pickup. Wish he could have been around for those last.
Booker, show me something.
Oh, boy. Oh, and he made a – wow. Nicely played, Davis Mills.
Damn, Texans got some cuties on the sideline, though. Low-key. Nico Collins had a fucking year on their ass, man.
Yo. Ain't nobody was checking for no Nico Collins, and he put it down.
Y'all missing that cutie, man. Y'all got to keep your eyes peeled, boy.
I saw. I didn't say anything. I'm not you.
Hey, I can't help.
Field goal. Oh, okay, I'm up to.
All right. 10-0 Texans.
What Armando said is something I noticed too. It seems like a lot of Bears are slipping on.
Yeah, I was just saying that 45 is on the ground all day long.
Well, I mean, it's not just him.
Okay.
If you remember when he returned that kickoff,
he also slipped. You're right.
I'm seeing that too, Junior. Seeing that too, man. It looks like I don't know. Some of that field turf stuff is nice to play on, but if you ain't got enough of those rubber beads under it, that shit is terrible to play on, man. I mean, it's almost like you have to put too many rubber beads on it, and when you know it's a good surface, you see the rubber beads flying. When you get close into the action, the camera gets close, you see a player cutting, you see those rubber beads coming up. That's when you know there's good traction on that field. When you don't see that, that's not good traction.
And this brings
and it's all in your helmet, it's in your face mask, it's in your pad, rubbing all on your gloves,
everywhere.
getting Indian burns on your elbows, all that.
It ain't it's
I don't
not
miss
quite like the AstroTurf shit. I seen some of that. No, it ain't like
I
that.
used to
But
tear my arms up.
It'll burn you, but it ain't not like that.
I was going to bring up what Richard Long just said. I wonder, with both teams being, road teams, how much do they, supplies do they bring? Do they even think about, the turf?
And that's all on NFL and Canton. They got to make sure that field is right.
Well, yeah, but I mean, so you can change the depth of the cleat.
I hate a crummy ass field, man. There's nothing worse when you're playing a game than a crummy ass field. Like,
well, yeah,
like it doesn't really affect like the guys in the trenches.
It gets played on once a year.
It doesn't affect guys, and no, I'm sure they play on that doing something around the Ohio area. But when you playing like if you're a DB receiver or linebacker, when you have to make sudden movements with your feet, like let's just say offensive lineman and defensive lineman, it affects them least because it's close contact. You know what I mean? But everybody else, man, it's a struggle.
Oh.
They'll probably, if it's a lot of slipping, they'll probably go in and get some longer cleats. I don't know if they brought them with them. But they expected rain and a lot of it tonight, so we'll see.
Well, yeah, I mean, they're getting what we've gotten, and
Tyler Scott, you got to be a little bit more shifty than that, buddy. Come on, man. You got to be able to avoid that.
I'm seeing what the flag was for.
Where's Velus?
Hold back, Brian. Tyler Scott is very, very good in a straight line. But, man, he has no shifty to him, man. He just ran right into that tackler. I don't know if I would want to put him back there on returns.
Yeah, Joseph, that's what I'm watching on too.
Legal formation, Bears.
How are you going to penalize people on the kickoff formation?
That's because it's new, kid.
First time you're doing the kickoff formation. I'm just saying, like,
that's how we learn. That's how we learn. It's teaching.
I guess so. Yeah.
Daryl Gibson wants to know.
I was just going to ask the same question.
Tyler Scott out there instead of Velus Jones. They know what they have in Velus. Now they want to see if they can get a second or third returner.
It's not. It's bigger than that too, though. It's also that Tyler Scott has. I don't know if you've been seeing all the receptions between him and Caleb.
Toss to Khalil Herbert. Well, you get about 4 yards.
Oh, they got Khalil out there? Okay.
Yeah. We can talk about that in the post game, man, because that's a conversation to be had for real.
Yeah, you're right.
That's just funky, man. Yeah, you see the clear jump by number 60.
Huh.
You've never seen anything like that in a normal situation, but that's how close they are. Tyson Bagent shotgun. That's not Tyson.
Okay, yeah, boy.
Who's that? Ripien or who else?
Yeah, Bagent. It's Ripien.
Okay.
Reed. Who is it?
Yeah, it's Ripien. Tyson Bagent had a decent series. Can't really get plain about what he brought to the table. Khalil Herbert's out here with the next unit. I wonder how he feels about that.
Khalil Herbert?
Yeah, I think that's strange. Circle that.
Wow.
He could either whine about it.
You know what? We'll put a pin in that one for later on too, because there's.
But he's running like somebody stole out his mama purse, though.
Well, somebody did. His name is DeAndre Swift. Tell you what his name is. And to be quite frank, it's all anyways, yeah, we'll save that for the post game. A lot of things, a lot of little insights there,
Oh. Shit.
Second and seven. 10:25 to go. Second
Brian.
Quarter. You gotta come on, guy. Come on, shotgun rip in. Nice throw too. Oh, and he fumbled.
And there it is, Brian. Oh, okay.
Get the ball back is the question. I want to.
That's why I shut up quick.
I guess they got the ball back. Completed pass, fumble. Bears get it back. I think Jerome Carvin. Good job, Carvin. But number 47, dude, dude, like sands through the hourglass. This is how the fuck you get cut.
Legit fumble?
Good tackle. Bullock, helmet right on the ball.
Helmet right on the ball.
That's kind of hard not to fumble, but that's kind of shit coaches ain't going to accept.
Okay, well, they kept the ball at least. They recovered.
Being under center in the I formation. Play action. Slippage.
Nice.
Ooh, he still got that ball. It's definite slippage on that field. Quarterback couldn't even set his feet to throw that ball.
Something's wrong. Yeah, something's wrong with the footing there. They're not used to the footing.
That shit sucks, man. They need to shame on the NFL, man. Shame on the NFL for not, somebody had to have known that sometime. Look at this. He goes to set his feet, slip.
Oh, yeah, he skidded.
And number 80, he hit you right in your numbers. Johnson, come on, dog. You have no excuse. The quarterback does. You got to catch.
Colin Johnson? Is that who that was?
Colin Johnson, yes. Here goes Khalil. Here goes Khalil. Here goes Herb.
Okay, Herbert. Herbert
Herb.
About 15 yards, 16 yards.
Tell him stay out your mama fucking purse now. Or you slap somebody.
See, maybe he just needs to be motivated.
Herb on that.
Oh no, he's like, there's nothing wrong with. Let's not get that twisted. There ain't nothing wrong with Khalil Herbert.
Tell him stay out my mama purse.
That's what he's saying.
That was a nice sprint draw. That was really nice looking. Good blocking.
You'll see a couple more too.
Yeah.
High formation. Right now. Another toss to Herbert. Herbert's cooking. Herbert's cooking.
9 yards. Khalil Herbert. Khalil Herbert, ladies and gentlemen.
Herb is cooking.
Chris Franklin. We definitely didn't want Caleb on this field. You're right.
You ain't lying about that, dude. That field sucks. It looks good to the eye, but
hold on though. Like they should have had time to test this out. I don't see Texas.
Rip in, toss, touchdown, Colin Johnson.
Colin Johnson.
Looks like he caught the defense a little bit confused, a little bit in transition. Wide open down the seam.
Extremely wide open.
You could tell it was a miscommunication. Yep, I see it right there between the corner and the slot guy. Somebody didn't know to pick up one-on-one.
But getting back to the field being crappy, like maybe high schoolers play on it, but wouldn't they have a tarp covering it most of the time?
I don't think it could rain its ass off, Brian. If that field doesn't have enough of the stuff that I'm telling you that they put under that shit.
Well, yeah, like a drainage.
It's the beads under there, man. You don't see the beads coming up when guys are making cuts. That means there's not enough out there. That's what kind of gives you your footing, so you can stick your foot in the dirt and make a cut. It's those beads under there that give you the traction.
Well,
what up, Smitty?
Right now, I know I'm putting a cart in front of the horse, but I'm happy with the running back results because both Johnson and Herbert have done well when called upon.
They're in a fight. Khalil's listed as number 2 on the depth chart, but they clearly brought him out here and put him with the third team to tell him, okay, how bad you want?
It's another comment. Go ahead, Brian.
I know it's kind of a weak excuse, but it's kind of hard to grade everything else if they're having problems playing on the field.
Yeah, we can get. Yeah, we'll talk about all that kind of shit in the post game because that's a whole conversation. When I say a whole
You don't want me
conversation,
to say anything that I see. You
no,
want me to wait till the post game.
speak your mind. I'm just saying that's like we can get more in depth about that. You just running your damn mouth, country Santa ass.
Oh, it's running my mouth when I celebrate a play, but it's all right when you do it.
Just because you're celebrating it 2 minutes before the rest of the world gets a chance to see it, it's like
I
Barrelissimo.
can't help it if that.
Barrelissimo hollering from the
Somebody's
UK
caught
got a futuristic feed. I swear.
Where's Barrelissimo putting that? I
Where's
didn't even see what he said.
Barrelissimo in his TARDIS?
To be
Magic
frank,
TARDIS.
I bet you he's right here in this. Where's Barrelissimo at? Watch, he'll be here. Shoot.
Who is this kicking, man? Is that? What's Taylor doing out there?
See, this is something that I was wanting to question about the new rule.
Yeah, there was some question about having somebody actually hold the ball for you, having a 12th man versus putting it on a stick. So, like, they're questioning the situation, and looks like they're allowing a 12th man on the field to hold the ball for the kick.
Is that what it is? I thought it was
Yeah.
Was it windy or
So
something?
they tried it the first 2 times with sticks, and now this guy has to get the heck off the field. He can't be part of the play other than
Another slippage. This is bad. No, something's up with this field, man.
Yeah, now it's both teams.
Okay. Like, that's the first time I've seen a Texan go down like that.
Wonder if it's just that end of the field.
Who the fuck is Mojo?
Mojo's just a guy testing out the he just testing out the crappy field. Even Mojo out there slipping. Trust me.
All right, let's go. Let's go. I know one thing. Zach Pickens is getting some minutes.
Okay.
Ooh, number 30. Who is that?
Moore.
That's
Moore.
Darius Moore. I've seen him a couple times out here. Hey,
Yo,
Mojo. Hey,
Mojo
Mojo.
ain't
Mojo's smoking that shit. What's wrong with you, man? He out there tripping. Grown man ain't supposed to be acting like that, man.
Mojo on that desk. That's too funny. Wow.
Mojo out there tripping, man. Let's go. Nice.
Nobody getting no penetration. Dominique, man.
Zach Pickens, I need to see more now. Need to see more, Zach. You're supposed to be dominating this unit. Zach Pickens should be dominating right now. I need to hear his name a whole lot more.
Man.
Nice. Who is that? Leon Jones? Simone Biles won the all-around. Congratulations to her, too.
Yes.
Yeah, big up Simone Biles for sure.
She is the shit. She is an absolute alien, man. I'm serious, man. That chick is not from here. I am telling you. Let's go. We got a punt. 4th and 4. They about to punt it back to us with 7:03 on the clock.
See, I'm 12 seconds ahead of you.
Who's that back deep? That's Travarius. No, that's another running back.
No, that's Carter.
DeAndre Carter?
Andre Carter, yeah. That's throwing me off, right? Because he's got number 30 on. I didn't know he was wearing that.
So what the hell they got Velus Jones doing?
He ain't been out there yet.
Because, you know what I mean? Like,
He's ball boy.
Unless they consider him a starter.
What up, Cornelius?
Hey, Cornelius.
Hey, Corny.
Hey,
Black Green 7920.
wait a minute. Cornelius, isn't today your birthday?
If it's your birthday, Corny, happy birthday, brother.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, it sounds like Cornelius Squalls just turned 70. Y'all no maniacs.
Well,
Happy
congratulations.
birthday, Cornelius, man.
Happy birthday,
70
Cornelius.
years young, Cornelius Squalls.
One of my favorite, man. Since I started getting in chats, man, I've always seen Cornelius there, always greet me, always been nice, respectful. Man,
Yes.
I can't never. I mean, he's always been. That's a hats off to him, man. Really, and happy birthday to you, man. He's always been very, very positive and supportive, man. So happy birthday to you.
Mr.
I hope you're
MDJ.
having a good one.
Mr. MDJ's birthday was yesterday. Nomad's, Mrs. Nomad's birthday was, I think, 2 days ago. Whole lot of birthdays popping off right now.
Hey,
to be honest with you, I got a bunch of friends born on the 4th, just right around the corner.
Why you jinxing me, man? You no such thing as no Mrs. Nomad, man. What the hell you trying to do to me, man?
I was trying to be respectful to your significant other. I'm not sure what should I call her? Her?
I don't know, but you had
Don't say lady friend.
Lady friend.
Don't say that. That gets you in trouble. Trust me.
Yes.
You just gave me ass sweat. That's all I know.
Well, I'm sure you got access to toilet paper. You'll be fine. You'll be all right. There's TP somewhere.
It is a blessing.
Nothing else. You got a yard.
Hey, Cornelius, there's a lot of motherfuckers out here that wish they could have saw 70. Yeah. A lot of people I know.
I'm one of them. That's another ways to go. Quite a ways, thank you.
Yes. Patrick Willis, another dog, man. Another dog. Short career. I wanted to see play a little longer, but you playing this game, your body's gonna tell you, and your mind gonna tell you when it's over for you.
And Patty Laura let the heat out the bag.
Nice play action out to 86, Freddie Swain. They're getting off some nice, some generally nice looking stuff, man. Just got to put some points up.
Your birthday today, no matter tomorrow?
My birthday's on the 5th.
The 5th. So you're out. Okay. All right.
So they put Roshan back in, so it wasn't really a slight to Khalil. I'm seeing now I think they got reps counted for him. We're gonna address this. We're gonna still talk about it, but I think they might be a rep count, or they're giving Roshan a chance. Like, hey, Roshan, this is what he did. Now you want to go top that kind of thing? It is a strong battle for 2. I'm still leaning Herb.
Wow. Depends what you're trying to do.
Whoa. Overshoot to Dante Pettis. Come on.
Who's throwing footballs here?
That's Ripien.
That's Ripien? Oh, ugly pass.
It's an overshoot. It's one of them, you got underneath and over the top coverage. You're just trying to get it over the corner's head so he can't get to it. And it's a fine little delicacy there.
Yeah.
57 last week, Armando. Happy post birthday, man.
Happy birthday, Armando. Happy birthday, Junior.
Mrs. Nomad. Okay, Patty. So now you really trying to side on me, Patty. Come on, Queen P. She might be watching this. She might be watching this.
You got some splaining to do, Nomad.
Man, Nomad will leave this motherfucker.
Got some splaining to do.
Next thing you know, there'd be nothing in this motherfucker with Nomad on it. I'll be gone. Fuck that. I ain't getting there. Scared of him.
Oh, happy birthday to you too, Patty.
Fresh pet. Any overall thoughts on the game so far?
Yeah, I have one thought. So, like, the service that I have to use in Canada is generally awesome for all intents and purposes, except for one. They have like 6 commercials, like 6 total. So I basically have to watch these same 6 commercials over and over and over and over and over and over again. It drives me absolutely bananas to the point that I might accidentally just memorize these commercials and record them myself. I'll just redo them.
That's how I feel with Hulu. It's the same way.
It's terrible. Holy smokes.
I'll give you something, Joseph. Here's something to point out. The offensive operation, as bland as the plays are, it's a whole lot cleaner than what we were hearing about in practice. Nobody's being jumpy. The offensive line stand down. They're executing, maybe not very, very well, but there aren't operational problems right now, and that's good.
Like the field's playing hell for everybody.
Yeah.
Yep. Field's not a good situation. Field is definitely an issue.
Not only do you have backups playing, they're playing on a slippery field where you can't even get a good account of their playing ability.
Yeah, I mean, that's a clean operation. You're right. At this point of the season, in the preseason, after DJ said about 12 sessions of installs, it's pretty clean.
Come on, man.
It's pretty clean. Everybody's playing pretty disciplined for the most part. You can't really complain about a whole lot, but the more and more they layer onto the install phase of it, when you start seeing the starters, and that's when you want to really get a little microscopic with it.
For some reason, ESPN thinks Jets fans and or Texans fans care about the New York Jets and Aaron Rodgers. I find that kind of hilarious. I don't think anybody cares.
Second and
either the Jets or Aaron Rodgers.
Second and 7 at the 35, at the Texans 35, cut back. Nice run. Picked up
Akers.
About 6.
Cam Akers.
Akers is not a bad runner. I didn't even know he was on this team. Real talk. I didn't even know. Like they've got depth at running back.
They have a great running back room. That's what I will give to Houston. They have a great running back room.
Here come the Velus Jones questions. The Shy's wondering where's Velus. I'm wondering too. I don't know where he's at.
No starters. He's a starting returner.
Who's that getting upfield? Again, that's Byron Cowart calls that.
So what you're telling me is Velus Jones has secured a starting wide receiver position on the Chicago Bears?
I'm being a smart ass, but that's the best answer that I can give.
Me too, and I won't even touch the comment. I won't even touch it. On the depth chart,
Second and 10, guys. Second and 10. Second and 10 on the 40, on the Texans 40. Let's see. Uh-oh. Come on. Too much time, man. Too much time. No pressure. Gets it free, and guy set down in the zone, right there in the zone, man. No pressure on the quarterback whatsoever. Case Keenum had his way there.
Oh.
I mean, clean, about as clean a pocket as you can ever have.
Who's 52?
That's hard. No, that's Khalid Kareem.
No, it is Khalid Kareem. You're right. It is.
Come on, we need to get better pressure than that. Boom. Woo!
Yeah, that's what I was.
Ooh, Leon. That I forget who that is. That is the
Carl
linebacker.
Jones.
Carl Jones. That's boom time right there. Come up and fill that hole. I like that, Jones. That's what I'm talking about. You need more plays like that. Oh, low snap. He
Whoa.
still got it off. Come
Watch
on.
him turn. Oh, look at the spin move.
Oh my God, Carl Jones, I praise you, and you missed that open field tackle. Come on.
That's
Cam Akers turns nothing into something. 11.
That should have been a loss. That
Yeah.
should have been a loss. Carl Jones missed that tackle right in the open field. He just overran it. Just overran the play. He'll see that on film and he'll kick his own ass.
that could be kind of interesting to watch.
Oh,
I kind of like CJ Stroud. He's my kind of kid.
You never kick your own ass? Commercial.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what we like defense. I'm making no excuses. They should be looking a whole lot better than this, the second unit. And that's not good. I'm just gonna tell you flat out, this defense should be looking better than that up front. Period.
Yeah, I agree.
I ain't cutting you no bullshit. That the defensive front should look a lot better than that. Zach Pickens is out there playing against 2s and 3s. He should be flashing a whole lot more.
Mm-hmm.
This is somebody that people, I think he could start one of these days, but he's got to do better than this. Excuse the noise out here. Got some kids playing in the yard next door, playing football, and that's good to see. You hardly see kids playing football anymore. Tackle football. Yes, he should. Absolutely. He should be flashing more against the 2s and 3s.
The list of folks who should be is very long there, Joseph. Right? Like we should be seeing some kind of action, some kind of penetration on that defensive line from those edge rushers. And all I'm seeing at best is them getting washed out and have no counter. Right? Like
I'm not going to panic yet, though. This is the first.
This is by no means a panic. I'm just saying that's actually my biggest issue with Dominique Robinson is he does not have a counter move to save his life, and he needs to get one. Right? He's super fast. He can get deep. I'm not sure how bendy he is because he just can't get around the corner. But if he had some sort of a counter or swim, something, he can cut back in when he's washed out. And he just doesn't. He just can't do it. But again, we still got some more games to see before somebody else makes a much more important decision in that respect than me.
All right, here we go. Here we go. What we got here? What we got? First and 10, 2 minutes to go. Let's go. No pressure again. He's just back there throwing. He's just back there throwing the ball around, man. Completion. Probably about 15-yard completion to number 19.
Maybe more than that.
Yeah, it might have been.
Nice play.
There's no pressure whatsoever. A little concerning.
Again, we are talking seconds and seconds or seconds and thirds. We're not talking their first versus our second. These guys should be getting much more pressure.
Well, I got two guys in the game that are both from my area, Booker and Fisher.
I'm not liking this defensive front whatsoever. They need work. Or there's a move to be made out there or something, but the second and third team depth on defense. Right as of right now, I'm not going to panic again. It's second and goal, by the way, right now on the 25. I'm just not liking the activity I'm seeing up front.
Yeah. Minute 50 to go in the second quarter.
Booker is quiet as a mouse, Deshaun. He's quiet as a church mouse.
Has he been out there?
He's been out there.
He overran, well, for me, the last play.
U94?
Yep.
They've got this guy a touchdown, Texans, Cam Akers.
Texans score again.
Out of another very, very clean pockets. That's the thing to circle so far, guys. Very, very clean pockets for the Texans quarterback. Either this offensive line is really good and deep, or we don't have the talent.
He had an easy 6 or 7 seconds in there, Case Keenum, without seeing a human being.
I got a question for you, Nomad. What concerns you the most right now, defensive line or offensive line?
Defensive line, easy. Defensive line, easy. I feel like I know what we have with the first unit. I feel like I know what we have. Is it good enough to make a playoff run? I don't know. But the backups, the second team that's coming in needs to keep up at least some kind of momentum, be able to get some kind of pressure, and be able to kind of penetrate and stop the run. Neither I'm seeing the second and third team rep guys get any of that going on, man. It's not really promising, man. I don't like it.
Wish I could argue with you. I cannot. Yeah, they're just letting the Texans waltz up the field, getting just about no penetration here. But it is what it is.
I tell you one thing, it's going to probably be some cuts.
Well, that goes with
first thing tomorrow.
Yeah, there's going to be a few of them that walk back home to Chicago.
It's going to be some cuts. I don't want people to think it's all doom and gloom, because also we got a bunch of new people, in new positions, and first time in the NFL. But some of the stuff, like I expect definitely to see more from Zach Pickens right now. Definitely, that's one name that I would circle right now. Zach Pickens needs to, in this second half, he needs to show up. Bears down at about 27-28 with 1:38 left on the clock in the first half.
Damn.
That's a good question, Richard. I haven't heard Noah Sewell's name. I don't know that he got enough practice in. I think this is his first week back at practice.
I'm very surprised with the Velus Jones situation here.
Okay. Nice toss. Picked up about 7 to number 47. Who is that?
I don't know who 47 is.
Oh, nice sprint draw. Nice sprint draw.
Y'all brave. Minute 15 to go in the second. Gonna hurry things up here. Roshan Johnson in the backfield. Quick snap. Get rid of that ball.
Ooh, nice. God. Nice throw and catch, Colin Johnson. You'll fuck around and get your name called a little more often if you keep doing that.
Well, so he's been shining in camp 2 from what they're saying.
Oh, they might bring that back. I think.
The ref was right there looking at it.
The ball, you gotta control it down there, man.
I know.
It's the letter of the law, Joe.
Johnson's got that height.
No, he's good.
It looks like he controlled it, though.
Both elbows touch first. Knee, elbow, and a second elbow.
I would say he controlled it.
Got popped up.
Let's see if they challenge it, though. Here it is, a Hall of Fame game. No, they are not. Are they challenging it? That's a hell of a catch, man.
Big target.
Goddamn right, Richard. Somebody wants a damn job. Shotgun, 1st and 10. Nice throw, Ripping. Ripped it out there to the corner. That's Dante for about 11-yard gain. Nice throw, Ripping. You can tell he understands the system.
Brian.
I got good news in my email.
Touchdown, number 47.
I could tell because, I was happy about the previous play, and Brian's like, yeah, and it was at the same time, and I'm like, wait a minute, Brian, like 12 seconds ahead of us. Bears touchdown, y'all. Bears score.
It's like a little kid that had too much candy.
No matter how would you be if it was the other way around?
It's quiet until I heard somebody say something.
Yeah, right.
You could always just like slow your feed down by 10 seconds or so. That's one thing you could.
Yeah, on my TV.
On your TV, good.
That
point.
Was nice. 2-minute drill was nice. Very, very good observation.
That's what I'm watching the game on.
Drill, man. Nice 2-minute drill. That's called experience. Ripken understands what Waldron wants to do, man. It's just good shit right there. That was a beautiful drive. You're absolutely right, AC. Yes, he looks a lot better than Tyson Bagent.
Whoa, take it easy.
He did.
I think he got a long to go.
You got pregnant with Tyson Bagent, baby?
No, take it easy, bro. That's not happening.
He did look better, straight up.
Okay.
He did. I mean, they didn't give Tyson Bagent as many snaps.
But I was trying to say that he got him out. They got him out there much earlier than Ripien. Ripien's playing well though. And the Bears are pleased.
Well, so they got 46 seconds. Let's see what the Texans decide to do. Do they want to press the issue, or do they want to get to the lock? I think it's a good learning lesson. If I was a coach, I'd be trying to see what we can get out of my quarterback, see if we can get this ball down the field for a field goal. I know I would.
Well, if nothing else, you got to just acclimate yourself to the new kickoff rule for both sides. And
this one fell down to call a flag on that? Like, what do you do?
I can't say anything.
Oh. Which means they threw the flag. We'll see if they did or didn't. I guess not. All right.
Either way, I can't say anything.
Case Keenum's out there with 40 seconds left in the first half. $40 seconds. Let's see what he does. He'll probably hand it off. It looks like it. Yeah, running the ball. Nice play, Daniel Hardy. Nice play. That's a name. Daniel Hardy.
He showed up tonight.
Oh yeah. He's about to get the old.
He's playing well.
He's getting the highlighter.
Yeah,
Daniel Hardy's been looking good. Who else would you give a high? Well, we'll talk about that at halftime. Second and 13, they're ticking it off. 4, 3, 2, 1. It is halftime, folks. Halftime at the Hall of Fame game. Bears just close the lead. Put 7 on the boards. 14-17 Houston. If the game stays like this, I expect them to kind of open it up going into the fourth quarter, just to make sure, the Bears do have something to play for, and the Texans. They gotta. I just don't like the defensive front thus far, man. I think I was expecting to see a whole lot more, and that's the only disappointing part I can really circle right now is the defensive line not getting enough pressure. Too many clean pockets back there.
Sure can't argue with that.
I would say the running back has looked good for the Bears, both of them.
By the way, my guy hasn't been on the show for a good while, man. He started a training for a new job that he picked up, man. He's gigging, he's doing well for himself, and has been itching to get back on the podcast to let people know how he's been and all this football he's all excited for. Everybody give it up for the Bishop back in action right now. What's up, man?
What it do, Bishop?
Hey, Bishop.
Hey,
Can you hear?
what's going on, fellas? How y'all doing? Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir. Number
Yeah,
best
I hear you.
football.
Can you guys hear me?
Number best football.
Yes.
We can hear you. You
We
just
got you.
your feed is a little
All
bit
right.
behind
Man, what's
you. I
going
think.
on, family? How y'all doing, man?
Your
All
feed-
right. I'd be better if this defense was actually standing on its head, but a little bit shaky out there. You know what I mean? A little bit shaky. It's all good. Preseason, second team.
I know,
Let's
right?
see what it does. So question to all people: what the heck is Jason Kelsey wearing on his head? Is that like a French beret? Are the Kelseys French? What has he got going on here? Is he? What's he trying to pull off?
I had a comment to myself when I first seen it, but I don't think it's politically correct if I say it on.
Yeah, don't say it, Brad. I know how your mind works. They just call it a pin cushion. So somebody grandma had to stick them little needles in, crocheting.
Well, life is easier if you know you're the pen or the pen cushion.
What's going on, Bishop? What's going on? What you see so far?
I'm actually a little surprised at what I see in Ripien. I mean, he's not doing too bad out there, man. I mean, it's the first game, man. It is what it is. It's the backups. Everybody's auditioning for those few little spots that's left on the roster. So it's gonna be interesting, but I'm trying to get used to this new kickoff rule, man. Honestly.
Yeah.
I am really trying to get used to this new kickoff rule, bro. I thought I would be able to just say, okay, that's gonna be pretty cool, but I'm like, kind of got my head a little baffled. I'm like, what's going on? I say either that or I need a cocktail, one of the two.
It's probably a little bit of both. Shit.
I was gonna say a little bit of both. I don't know what they're doing.
Seeing everybody line up on
loose.
the other side of the 50 is what's throwing me off.
You know what? Let me take this angle for it, man. I'm one of the most physical-minded ex-football players you can probably talk to because I believe in the physicality of the game like a motherfucker. But as fast as these guys have gotten, as strong as these guys have gotten, the more and more safety that you can put into the situation. I know it's not the best looking situation. It's not what your eyes and your mind are used to. I know it's not. It's just going to take some time, get your muscle memory and your eyes, focused on. It's going to be some big plays had off of this.
Mm-hmm.
Just going to tell you that right now. It's going to be some big plays had off of it. And I think people's minds will change. But for the safety of the guys that have to go out there and entertain us every week, I understand it and I can accept it for that standpoint. Is it as physical as I want to see it? It's not what I grew up looking at, but I'm okay with that, man. You can't be stuck in the mud as the world evolves around you and the NFL is evolving. That's all it is to it. And we just have to evolve with it as fans. That's what I believe.
So everybody's trying to figure out this whole kickoff thing. I think the biggest part to it is everybody's trying to figure it out except for Velus Jones because he's missing in action. I don't know where he's at or why they won't play him. I think this is like the perfect opportunity to give him a chance. But
he's already got it figured out.
I've already seen. I saw him on the sideline.
Was he wearing his gear?
He's not dressed. No, he's not dressed like the rest of the starters. Yeah,
they got plans for him.
Yeah,
and some people ain't ready to hear that. The one over there in the left corner from Canada, he trying to hear that. He had his steel-toe boots on ready to kick Bayless in the nuts tonight. He was waiting.
Man, I would him say 6 months.
Wait,
I would him say 6 months out the year.
He said, that motherfucker come around this corner, I'm going to put these steel toes dead in his nut. I'll fuck him up.
No, like it's so the opposite of that. I want to see the man come out here, like, and I'm going to say this for all Bears fans, and this once and for all. I want to see Velus Jones get on the field and do the darn job, right? Like, I want to see him out there and do the thing. Grab the kickoff, run it back, get a bunch of yak.
Yes.
That's what I want to see.
Hey,
Unfortunately, he's not playing.
Kids, stop trying to slide the fan base, man. They know you want to kick him in the nuts.
Why? Why do I want to kick him in the nuts? I want to be successful.
They know how you feel about
him to be successful. I do.
You can't wait to slide kick that nigga in the nuts.
No, man. I want the guy to turn into Cordero Patterson, Devin Hester 2.0. That's what I want. I'm still waiting for it though. That's all I'm trying to say. I'm still waiting.
Kid's playing, y'all. He can't wait to kick that dude in the nuts.
I'm not that guy, bro. I'm not that guy. I want the Bears to win. I don't
know, kids. I got to agree with Nomad on this one, bro.
Hey, you've been around long enough. Kids is my man, but I know that man. He can't wait. He can't wait.
No, man. I just don't look. I'm gonna be real. I don't see it. It's a very tight room, and if they're like, so right now they're evaluating Tyler Scott clearly, right? So if they're saying Velus Jones is a lock, that's an interesting one. That's interesting. That means that Tyler Scott's on the bubble. That's really what it means to me.
Okay, guys, I got a point to make with you on that. If you notice, you only saw Tyler Scott out there in one series on the offense.
Mm-hmm.
You saw Tyler Scott a couple times back there on kickoff.
Mm-hmm.
See, now I think they know what they have in Tyler Scott as far as the receiver.
I agree. It's
kickoff is they're trying to figure out, is he a guy that we can depend on there? I don't think Tyler Scott is wiggly enough. You got to be wiggly in the return game. You got to have some cut to you. He's a straight ahead speed guy, and I think he's in danger on kick return, to be honest with you. You don't see any of that wiggle, juke, any of that in him. You know what I'm saying? You need a little bit of that to kind of offset that fire that's coming at you. You know, if you can't, he could not get out of that guy's way. He ran straight into the guy, a head-on tackle.
So Richard Long here, just his comment makes a lot of sense to me because I was thinking the same thing. People are running up to the line and trying to, and trying to cut. A straight ahead power runner could bust one, and like that same tackle that you're talking about with Tyler Scott. Just imagine it was Roshan Johnson. Imagine a bigger guy who could just eat that tackle and keep going. I don't know, man. I'm thinking maybe even an Ian Wheeler would be a good guy to have back there in a situation like this. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Ian Wheeler, who I haven't seen yet, but I bet you we're going to see a bunch of him and Felton in the second half, I bet.
Yeah, probably this half. But, I mean, he would be a nice piece to have in a situation like that. I don't think Tyler has the size for it. Speed, definitely. And maybe he's more route shifty than actual shifty, you know what I mean? But I think maybe maybe a big body running back.
Something else, two kids. Go ahead. Go ahead, Brian. Go ahead, Brian. No, go ahead, Brian.
What I was going to say was, you got to think about how many roster spots you got. If you got two guys, wide receiver, Scott and Velus, one of them is good at wide receiver, but the other one is good at kickoff. That's two guys taking up two spots. See what Wheeler or somebody else that can return kickoffs, can return punts, and is only eating one roster spots. So they're kind of in that quagmire there. That's why I think we're seeing Scott do kickoffs now. Well, they probably know what Velus can do. They just wish that he could catch a ball.
Oh, my God. Smitty Q says Wheeler is hurt. And I didn't see that on the report, but he could be.
Yeah, that's what I heard. That's why they got that.
The only people that I saw that were hurt was Nate Davis being out, and I believe Karan. I took a look at the ESPN injury report. That's what they gave me. But
remember, the Bears picked up that running back from Cleveland because Davis and Homer, strained a muscle or something. It's nothing major.
Demetric Felton.
Yes, thank you.
Mm-hmm. We'll see. We'll see. So that means we'll see Felton, and I'm thinking probably a whole lot of fucking Felton. And I don't know who they, unless they're gonna put DeAndre Carter back there. I don't know who else they have on the roster.
Oh, maybe he's wearing the beret because he went to the Olympics.
Momo,
Sorry.
Momo, Poo-Poo, Messi, wee.
I'm sorry. I'm staring at a picture of Jason Kelsey with a damn beret on it. I'm like, who told you this works, bro? But
all he needs is one of them long ass cigarettes with the filter on it.
Oh no, not that! Please,
and a big old plate of paint.
But I was just thinking, fellas. I think what we're seeing too is an adjustment to the new rule in terms of how guys are accustomed to running kickoffs, and now they're having to kind of get acquainted with this new setup. So when they're used to cutting, and now that you may not have to cut as much, and it might be more straightforward downhill. Some of these guys are going to have to there's some adjustments that's going to have to be made, but they're going to have to figure out which guy or guys are up for it. You know what I mean? And can get you the most bang for your buck. That's what I'm interested in seeing. So
hold on, guys, because Kez, we need to do your promo before we get back into the game, and also a little bit of piece of merchandise that we want to show. But Nick, if you don't mind putting Kez's promo, we're going to do a sign-up show. Maybe this week we're gonna do a sign-up show for the Superflex this week. But if you can find that, Nick, and put Kez's promo up, we'll talk about that for a quick second. Kids, real quick before you jump out there, we just kicked off. We're gonna talk about this in the post game because we need the No Maniac support. We really do need the support. We're gonna talk about this a whole lot more in the post game. We just kicked off third quarter, 14-54. But we're gonna get into that. We need the No Maniacs help. Whenever we go to the No Maniacs for help, we get the responses we need, and we'll talk about that on the post game a whole lot more. But
yeah, baby, I'm
sorry about that, kids. I thought we had a little bit more time.
It's okay. We're rocking for a while here tonight, so there'll be plenty of time to talk about Superflex. In the meantime, kicking issues. Got to get used to the new kickoff format. Flags again, like folks, fellas, football fans. We're gonna see flags all preseason long for this. Like I'll just put that out there right now. They have to figure this all out as they go. So very touch and go situation. I don't know. Oh,
I didn't even see where the problem was.
I'm not sure what
was out there ripping that thing, man.
I don't know what happened.
He's throwing that ball like he knows what the hell he's doing. Him and Freddie Swain. Let's go. Let's see it. It's the reason why they brought you on this roster. You know what the hell you're doing, man. Everybody else is learning it. And he looks like he knows what he's doing.
But he knows where the ball is supposed to be going, that's for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
I'll just say it. He's looking smooth.
Mm-hmm. Playing clean. A lot of shotgun. Nice. Right over the middle, right down the seam to
That's
87.
why I made my comment.
How many tight ends do we have on this team?
Rypien's looking like a solid backup quarterback thus far.
Yes, he is.
So are we keeping 3 on the roster then?
Well, with that rule, you can. Remember that third
True.
one,
First
he
and
can't
10.
dress.
First
Yeah.
and 10. Toss to 38. Who's 38? That must be.
Got to be in Wheeler.
No, that must be Demetric Felton.
Felton.
Oh, okay.
Fulton.
Okay.
I like that toss play where it doesn't go wide. It's a toss to the inside. I like that play in the West Coast offense because it's a lot of, you can really get the defensive line caught up, kind of flowing to the outside, and then he cuts it up in the middle. I like that play. I think San Francisco runs it better than anybody.
So, who do you think has more total yards offensive?
Probably us.
Or Chicago?
Shotgun. Ooh. Nice throw.
Oh, no.
Another nice catch by Colin Johnson. That boy wants a job.
Well, Colin Johnson's a real guys.
He wants a job.
Nice.
He needs a goddamn dental plan, man.
Check out this low key push off. Check out the low key
helmet like that in the game.
But you say, no, man. Get that man some benefits.
Man, get that man his benefits. Something he needs this job. I hope they don't challenge this man because that's just a good catch. He kept control of it.
Oh, you call that something? I don't know what that is.
Did they challenge it, or is it just a timeout or something? They looking at it. D'Amico looking at it.
Oh, they're talking to D'Amico, and they're gonna review.
All right. You know what? Sometimes I hate the instant replay, man, because that was a real good catch, man. That just was
on the field, completed pass.
That was a real good catch.
Oh, it is being challenged now officially.
The way how he's got it in between his arm, I don't know how they could overrule that.
Because it bobbled, but it still looked like he had control of the situation.
Well, yeah, I know you're right, but
that's a catch.
I don't know how you.
No, you know what they're going to try to say? When he hit the ground, the ball moved.
But that tends to happen when you hit the ground.
Yeah, but it's
I'm with you,
preseason. It's preseason, and the refs are going to continue on from last season with the horrible calls.
Oh,
but was he able to?
Did I say that?
You did, and you know what? You're right.
The bishop is back, y'all. How y'all doing?
Hey, and so the refs.
I'm just trying to find Colin Johnson.
Ones.
I'm just trying to find Colin Johnson on my fucking printout. I can't find him.
They just picked him up off the street, bro. He was hanging out at.
We had him last year.
No, I'm just playing.
He's been here for a while.
So I got two. Dudes, I got 2 dudes, and probably need to get one more. What's Rypien's number 11? I got 3 dudes highlighted so far. I got Rypien, Daniel Hardy, and Colin Johnson. So far, anybody got anybody else?
I just think both the running backs, Herbert and Johnson's, played well.
Oh, yeah. You're right about that.
Well, Herbert is actually auditioning for other teams because I don't think he's going to make the roster. I think they're going to move him so they don't have to worry about trying to pay him. So,
no. He's staying.
If
they trade him for
so he's going to stay, but you want them to kick Bayless out, huh?
No. Well, hold on, take it easy. And I never said that. Nomad said that. Nomad
ain't say shit.
Come on now. You said I want to kick the man to the curb. That's what you said. I never said
you want to kick the man in the nuts.
Stand up for what you said. He challenged you.
Successful. That's what I want.
He said you put on the steel toes, kids.
I wear them 6 to 9 months.
Daddy, please don't fight.
You jumped the gun. You jumped the gun on Bayless.
Like I you know what I'm saying? I'm always wearing the steel toe.
Hey kid, Bayless gonna whoop your ass.
Look, I'm Velus Jones. I want you on the team. I want you to be successful. I want you not to put balls on. Why are you getting like? I'm saying I want the man to be successful. And you're saying, "Oh man." All right, I'm
Pull
saying
out the violin.
I want to see him in this kick return situation. That's what I want to see. I want to see him with a niche that I can turn around and go, "Yo, like this guy is some kind of thing at that thing." Right now, I can't say that.
No, I want to see Herbert stick around, man, because I think having that 3-headed monster is perfect as the season go along. You know,
Oh
you start
boy,
wearing down defenses. I think that's
okay.
good to have.
Ripion's got this thing dialed up.
Rippion's not
Oh,
a
nice.
guys.
Nice.
Hello, folks. Ripion's not a jabroni. He's not a buster. He's a backup QB in the NFL, y'all.
I have a concussion here, man, because he hit that cat right in his knee. Right in his knee.
Oh well,
that hurts.
he should have ducked.
That's one of them headache concussions right there.
Teams now receive a third challenge if they are successful on one of their first two challenges. Ruling of a passer down by contact or out of bounds before throwing a pass is now reviewable. Oh,
nice play. You're right, Mikey. Nice play, man. You could tell that Ripion has full control of what he's doing out there. It's just about going through the reads, finding his people, checking it down, and moving when he needs to move. He looks really good out there. I'd say toss up between he and Colin Johnson, MVP of the game so far.
I have to agree. They blew the call, Cornelius, and more importantly, because of that, now you got a player on the opposing team down with potential injury, man. They should have just left the play as it stood.
You know what, AC Adam? I can't wait to look at the replay of this game so I can really, really break down what Bates and the offensive line is doing. But apparently he's getting some nice clean pockets. He's not getting interior pressure, and Bates is at center. So so I can't wait to look at that part of it.
I will say this: I'm rather impressed with the schemes that I've been seeing. Even though they're vanilla, I'm still impressed with these vanilla plays versus the vanilla plays of the previous OC. Hint, hint.
Well, when he's hitting receivers, he's not throwing it into like 4 defenders.
Well, I had this to ask because I did miss like the first few minutes of the beginning of the game. Has there been any screenplays?
Couple.
But were they behind line of scrimmage?
They would play action screens instead of like the plain old ass.
You know what I'm getting at. You know what I'm getting at.
You gotta put some action in front of it so the screen can open up.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Herbert got one. I think Roshan got one.
Mm-hmm.
And the screens look good.
But okay, and were there positive yardage?
Yes.
There you go. Result. That's what I was looking for right there.
The first 2 or 3 plays from the Bears was rushing the ball.
32.
Okay.
I don't know who you are, but glad you're up walking around.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shake it off, baby. Shake it off. Get you some Gatorade. Get back out there.
It's a fun game, but it's dangerous and it's violent, man. So I'm glad whenever somebody get up and walk off. I hate to see guys down.
No more violent than walking down a city street. It's all good.
Hey, there's your boy.
Come on. Hold on, Brian.
Oh, no, wait a minute. I was wrong.
Ooh, look at that meat on that offensive line. I like to see meat on the offensive line.
Demetric Felton, nice run. Picked up about 7. Nice run. That's all him.
Yes. That's what I like to see. Running backs that keep their feet moving.
I like the way they're mixing it up on offense, getting him under center, getting him in shotgun, getting some zone reads.
It looks like an offense.
Yes.
It does. It's functioning very well for.
We went from the kitty table to an actual NFL coordinator.
Yeah. Imagine that, right, Brian? Imagine that.
Yeah.
2nd and 4, toss to the end zone. Colin Johnson, a little overthrow. They are giving that guy an opportunity.
That's okay.
I don't know. I seriously doubt he makes this team, but they're giving him every opportunity to get on somebody else's team. Every opportunity. They are targeting him. He's a big target. He's 6'6".
Yeah.
220. Probably heavier than that, but he's a really big target, man, and they are giving him all the opportunity.
Hey, that 5th and 6th wide receiver spot, it's still open.
We'll see.
Well, you know what? No matter, he might get tucked away on the
Touchdown, Colin Johnson. He could be. Touchdown, Colin Johnson. I'm telling you, they're giving that guy every opportunity.
They like him. He must be doing some great things in practice.
I mean, he's a guy. We don't have a guy other than Rome Dunze
with that kind of size.
We don't have that body type other than Rome.
I just wonder how well he can block as well.
Well, if he can block remotely anything like St. Brown did last year, I mean, he may carve himself away onto the roster, man. I mean,
exactly.
Hey, all I know is I like the way he's looking thus far. He's fighting.
Yeah. Catching with his hands. Yes. Good.
And once again, like Billy Ocean said, Ripien he's playing in the system and he's being successful.
Yeah, Daryl Gibson is making a good point. I've seen him when he had opportunity. He's a good blocker. He's a really good blocker. He's just I think he's just now getting the opportunity he's been looking for. You know what I mean? He's kept his nose down, apparently, kept quiet and just went to work. He's been around for about at least some part of last year. You know what I mean? With Getsy, you just didn't hear anything about him, man, and he's developing.
Well, I think he got released by the Giants and then got signed by Jacksonville because I was thinking he got hurt when he was at Texas University.
I'll tell you one thing. He is you can tell that Ripien is the guy that if you want to back up a rookie, he looks more prepared to do it. But again, Bajan only got one series. So we'll see moving forward if Bajan can match that kind of production. If he can have clean reps like that and move that ball up and down the field like Ripien can. But right now, with more reps, Ripien is clearly the guy that looks better.
Well, but look at it this way too, no man. He's very familiar with the offensive schemes and everything because he's been in this offense before. So he should look a lot cleaner. Yeah. You know, he really should. You know, but having him on the sideline and in that quarterback room can't do nothing but help everybody, especially Caleb. So that's excellent. But I'm just excited because we got some football, y'all. We got some football.
Hey, Joseph, I'm not trying to bring Bajan down at all. You're right. He only got so many reps, and that's why you want to move forward thinking, like, I guarantee the next game he'll get a lot more reps than he got this game just to see if he can duplicate the production. I don't know. I'm watching it on I got Comcast.
Nate built it, man. Feel free to drive your neighbors crazy, dog.
Huh.
Free country, bro. Do what you got to do. You do you.
You can't put that up, man.
What? Really? Okay. Oh, my bad. I missed the negative connotation part.
We can say stuff, but you can't put that up, man.
How about this here though? You see what I got on here, y'all? Y'all see this? Y'all come on, y'all got to hit the website, y'all. Y'all got to get some of this gear, baby. You got to get some of this gear. Y'all come on and hit the website. Help us out, y'all. Y'all get some of this gear, baby. Football Chicago style, baby. Let's do this.
We're gonna get into a whole lot of that in the post game.
Man, look at here. Y'all have no idea. I'm jacked.
We got 1st and 10. The Texans are at about their own 29.
Man, what happened? I went to the washroom and the Bears took the lead. Damn.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Let's go.
It's the Bears, baby.
11:30.
Watching more frequently.
Ripken hit Johnson for a touchdown.
All right, we
Okay. Now
turnover.
Finna
Finna have a turnover. Finna have a turnover.
Hold up, guys. Y'all got to remember this play-by-play. This ain't post game. We're gonna get wild as fuck on the post game. Let me give them the play-by-play. I saw a Bears front
Holding
secondary. All right, weather's starting to blow in around here, Brian. I don't know what it's looking like in your department.
It's just cool and cicadas are out.
Texans backing it up.
Well, fellas, down here in good old San Antonio is the beautiful 86 degrees and close to 9 p.m.
Oh, I got 73.
man.
1st and 19. They backed it up 10, I believe. No, it would. I don't know, 5 or 10. Now we're starting.
Get him.
Now we're starting to see some Bears.
Did the ball
That's
come
what
out?
I'm talking about. Byron Coward again. Yeah, I'm getting ready to underline him. Where are you at?
There we
Byron?
go, baby.
Where you at, Byron?
Oh,
Zach.
Let me see who got the pressure. Who got upfield first? Byron Coward. Byron Coward, folks. Byron Coward. That's all I'm going to say. Been talking about him a lot in the offseason, too. Let's go. Boom! Boom!
Whoa.
Leon Jones.
that's what I was hooping
Look
about.
like the monsters waking up out here. Look like the monsters are waking up out here.
They got an earful at halftime.
That's right, Mikey. You can see them waking up. They waking up. That's what the fuck I came here to see. Play like some Chicago Bears. Put on a show. Let's go. 3rd and 26.
No.
Pin them ears back, baby. Might be preseason, but we want stats.
Get this guy to the ground. Get a strip or something. Good defensive stand. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I've been looking for all night from the defensive front. Play with some urgency. Play with some heat. Play with some. That's what I've been looking for. That's what I've been looking for. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. If you're gonna depend on your second unit and your third unit, you need to know that them guys can come in there and play with their hair on fire. That was playing with your fucking hair on fire.
Playing like somebody stole their lunch money.
I'm telling you, huh? You got to have that. Excellent series by the defense, man. I don't know who said what to who, but you saw a different defense out there this time around.
Well, with the offense scoring and taking the lead, doesn't one side kind of motivate the other side when things are going good?
It's a little bit of that energy going on. Like when you
A
see the
little bit of
offense
that.
doing their thing, you see the offense doing their thing because, hey, they did their job. Why you motherfuckers ain't doing yours? Come on now. Hold your weight. There's some conversations going on out there. Trust me. You know, Brian, I'm gonna tell you something. My favorite, not being a football player no more, my favorite part of watching football is the game, of course, but my second favorite thing is listening to Mic'd Up. Listening to Mic'd Up when they're on the sidelines during the game and a lot of time in practice. That's the shit I miss. Because that's when the real shit goes down. The mic'd up, the stuff that they catch on the sideline, those are the real conversations. The motherfucker ain't got no problem getting in your face. I'm like, dog, you out there bullshit. You playing like a pussy. Basically, you'll get those kinds of conversations. You know, so yeah.
See, and just add a little bit more what I just said. I wasn't too concerned with them getting a punter because if he is as good as what they say and he's able to, pin the other team back, that's got to motivate the defense.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And then when you got the motivated defense and they're able to stop and the Bears get the ball, that's got to motivate the offense. Hey, the other two phases are doing their job. We got to do ours now.
Right.
Hey, everybody tuned in that's not subscribed to the network, please hit the subscribe button. It's free and it's absolutely painless. It won't make you bleed. You're just doing some good content creators a great favor by just pressing the button, man. Give us a sub. We're going to keep not letting you down for doing that. I promise you that you will not be let down. You hit that subscribe button and show a good network some love right quick. So if you haven't done that, please do that. 21-17 Bears, third quarter. 9:51 third quarter. Bears about to kick off. No, they're about to receive?
They got the ball.
They got the ball already. Got lost in the sauce.
Look at sunshine on the sideline.
Caleb, what you gonna do with your head, man? You gotta do something, man.
Nah, bro, leave that man alone. Ain't nothing wrong with his head, bro. He good.
It really ain't, but he look like some bullshit.
He good. No, he good. He look like the face of the franchise. That's what
now we got number 16s in the game. The guy from I think Western Kentucky that I really like.
Reed.
Look, I don't care about the haircut.
I think he's trying to grow it out when he won the Heisman when it was real long looking. I think that he was trying to do that. I think I read that somewhere.
I don't care. Once he pays attention to fashion, the better.
He can go get a perm and look like Goldie. All I care. As long as he win some games, baby.
My grandma said, well, if you don't take your ass and go comb that goddamn bird's nest.
You know what? That'd be dope if you got a Jerry curl. That'd be kind
of no, not a Jerry curl.
Hold up, guys. Hold on. Second and six.
No, kids. Not a Jerry curl.
Hold up. We're here for in-game action, man. Hold up now.
Imagine.
Hold up. Second and 6. Third and five. Come on. Let's see something, Austin Reed. Let's see something here.
See, Joseph is with it.
Austin Reed. Let's go. Let's see if you can operate out here. Who's that jumping? Who's that jumping?
Like I'm saying, imagine him with a Jerry curl. And a full suit screaming sexual chocolate.
Nah, bro. I'd rather him have a perm, man, and look like Goldie. Yeah.
Stop getting everybody off task, man. This is play-by-play. Stop doing stop listening to this. I'm
just cracking jokes. Don't let me stop you.
Austin Reed, we out here. This is play-by-play. Y'all some dickheads, man. Straight up. Shotgun, come on.
Oh, man.
Oh.
This is no good for your ass.
It is. Yo, let me tell you right now, one more again. The kid's all right, huh? Ripien? Whoever's throwing the ball right now. Reed, who's throwing the ball?
Reed.
Yo, both these backups they ain't terrible. I've seen Bears quarterbacks do much worse.
He ain't done much yet.
Yeah. Even more so. Again, we see it's a real football plays.
Hold on. Fourth and one. Let's see what the Bears do. Oh, we punting it. Who's this black punter?
Corliss. Left-footed.
I don't know. You're getting that ball off, though. It's nice looking. Come on. Ooh. 25's hurt. Get up, man. Okay. That's what I'm talking about, Cobra. Let's see what this flag is.
I can tell you if you want me to.
No.
See, King Booker World, like, yo, I brought back the Jerry curl in the chat, though.
Junior, what's going on, Armando?
Armando had his cut down.
Brian don't know how to act tonight, so.
Hey, the sheriff is
I'm not- I'm not doing anything.
Oh, man. This bullshit, man. Listen, 21-17, third quarter, 7:27, 12 left. I'm liking it. It's starting to get a little.
Since we're on commercial break, let me hit these guys off with a little bit of stats. So, Houston Texans, Chicago Bears. Houston Texans total yards 225, Bears 278. Bears are ahead in the total yards. Impressive. Passing yards 173 to 192. Texans Bears. 52 for Texans, 86 for Bears. Rushing yards. Yards per first downs 14 for the Texans, 13 for the Bears. Pretty decent efficiency on first down. Third down efficiency, 3 out of 6 for the Bears, 2 out of 6 for the Texans. Fourth down efficiency, 100% for the Texans, 0% for the Bears. Total plays run, 41 versus 38. Sorry, 35, my bad. 41 for Houston, 35 for Chicago. 2 punts. For some reason, it's only saying 1 sack allowed, but I count at least 2 for good old Hardy. So maybe this stat's yet to be updated. Punts, 2 for Houston, 3 for Chicago. Penalties, 20 or penalty yards, 20 for Houston, 15 penalty yards for Chicago. No fumbles so far in the game. Time of possession, interesting numbers. 20 minutes, almost 21 minutes for Houston, whereas Chicago's got 16 minutes and 55 seconds, so almost 17 minutes for Chicago. And that's the stats as they were up to now.
Kids, you know what? I don't have, other than the defense coming out pretty bland and pretty vanilla and letting them get up and down the field on them. That, and plus, the defensive line got stood the fuck up in the first half. Playing out, period. And they came out with another kind of attitude in the second half, which I am very, very pleased. I'm starting to see what I thought I was going to see. And here we go, 1st and 10. Boom, they're on their ass right now. They are on Houston.
Flus must have gave a hell of a halftime speech, or Washington.
They turned it up a notch, man.
Slap somebody's mama in there. Hey?
I can't wait to break this game down.
Hey, I got a question.
Bro.
That opposite defensive end, what y'all think?
Too
have
early.
you seen anything? Too early to tell?
Yeah.
I don't know what to think about right now.
They're gonna need another game to figure that out.
Okay.
Right now, you don't see what you're looking for.
Look at that. They ain't getting nowhere. Like they can't get any
separation. I'm still not seeing the pressure. So good observation, Bishop. They don't seem to have guys getting around the corner. Don't seem to have guys getting the pocket on pass plays.
Okay.
So
just curious, because I know I didn't see nothing in the first half. I was like, okay, that ain't looking good.
They got some meat on the bone. 1st and 10. Texans is moving. Drop back pass in the flat. Dropped it. Okay.
Any Reddy Stewart sightings?
I haven't seen him yet. He ain't stuck out.
Okay. Just making sure that
he's probably been out there, but I haven't noticed it.
I didn't see it.
You got to remember, man, he's been running with the starters too.
Yeah.
So
I told y'all. I told you guys, man.
He's out there right now.
I told you, I like that young man. He will make the roster. He will make 53.
You told us, shit. I told you. Shit, that motherfucker. I did so much breakdown on tape for him.
Bro, we all. As a channel, we definitely lit it up for Reddy Stewart. So, I hope for the best. I hear he's been playing.
He's in the game.
Is he? I haven't seen him on the field thus far.
I've seen him, and I've seen.
He's out there in the spot right now. Looking good. I want to see somebody.
Yeah, Flus for sure. Flus for sure let these guys have it at halftime. Like Nate built it. Shout out to you, dog. Like,
Yeah,
share,
for
subscribe,
Washington.
Nate. Love the channel. We love you right back. And thanks for your comment. I think Flus did get at him at halftime because these guys are playing like a completely different football team than the team that started
Yeah.
this game. That's for sure.
Nice penetration. Dwumfor, number 78. No, is that Dwumfor? No, yeah, that is Dwumfor. Nice penetration. He forced that ball on the inside to the linebackers. Made a nice tackle.
Yeah.
I'm watching the defensive line with some intent. You know, because everybody's talk. You know, everybody wants to sign this next guy, make a trade for this next guy. Everybody that feels that way damn near feels justified right about now. But we got a lot of football to play.
Yeah, it's still too early, man. Still too early, but I do want to see some production.
Nice.
Oh, he out of bounds.
That was ready on the hit. You got to wrap
was that
up.
the hit. Ready. That was ready.
Yeah,
Yep.
I seen that coach run right up to him.
Yeah,
Yes, up.
Looks
Wrap
like
his
it's
ass.
raining there. Yeah.
Yeah, I was ready. Busted his ass.
It's
No,
raining.
ready 46.
shit, he hit him and knocked him back with 5 yards, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Coach, good hit, but you better wrap his ass up.
Right.
That's exactly what a coach gonna say to you.
Oh, that's exactly what he told him too.
Oh, it's coming down out there.
Ah,
Right.
Brian. it's super funny to me when that happens, which means he probably fumbled the ball. Like I can smell it, right? I can see what's cracking. I think maybe he got it. Did we get it back?
That's Dante too, man.
Let's find out.
That's a slick ass. That ball slick as snot.
Dante's Vex.
That ball slick as snot. I guarantee you.
You know what? They made me play because the other homie don't want to play, and he usually does his stuff. I'm usually the guy who catches the football.
I can look at that ball and tell slick as snot.
That's Nomad's guy right there.
Who, Dante?
I stay behind Dante.
Yeah.
I like Dante too, man.
I ain't gonna flip on you.
I like Dante too, man.
Oh, I'm not flipping on him. I'm just saying, Nomad when
Hey, you know,
when they brought him back, Nomad was like, yes.
Hell yeah, I meant it.
Nope, it's Texans ball. Shoot.
Yeah, it's wet out there. You know, you can't have that, but it's that ball slick as snot. I know it is.
All right, now let's see. Now we finna see what this defense is about. Come on.
Oh, we're seeing a storm coming in. Oh Lord, we're gonna fuck around, have this game canceled. 1st and 10 for the Texans on our 35. No, about 40. No,
38.
38. Yep.
God, King Booker World. I love the chat, y'all. You guys are the best. Just some of the stuff that comes through.
They ain't gonna cut Dante for no one fumble.
That ain't why they
why
cut him.
not?
Because they don't got a whole lot of punt return.
They kind of do.
They got DeAndre Carter and they got Dante Pettis. They got Romo Dunze, who they probably don't want to put back there.
No. I don't want him back there.
He's third string on the depth chart. I'll just let you all know that right now.
Well,
that's a possible another way for Ian Wheeler to make the team as well.
It is.
1st and 10 play action.
Ooh,
right
man.
Now.
Oh, that was a
hey, who was that? 39. That's Blackwell. Way to play it. The tight coverage. He threw it right in the tight coverage.
It's a bad throw.
Blackwell, you got your work cut out for you, dude. 46. showed up at camp.
Damn, how many quarterbacks does Houston have?
About 7.
Jeez. CJ Stroud, Case Keenum, Davis Mills.
Hold up, 2nd and 10. Come on. 2nd and 10. Still on the 38.
I mean, Chicago's got 4.
Okay, now we stepping it up. Now we stepping it up. Now we stepping it up. Now we stepping it up.
Tim Boyle.
Man, that rain looks almost like snow or sleet.
3rd and 12. 3rd and 12.
2. Yep.
3rd and 12. Let's go. That rain is coming down. It's going to be a lot of running the ball. Nope, they in shotgun. They're going to still run it. Nope, they dropped back to pass.
Okay.
Daniel Hardy almost had the sack, but he slipped
He's
down.
the only guy playing football on that edge.
So should I highlight Daniel Hardy because he's played a couple of he's had a couple of plays now. I'm gonna get him the pink highlight. Daniel Hardy, where you at, man?
Couldn't you use yellow?
That's all I got, man. Pink. Man, fuck you. Yeah. That's what I got, man. Fuck you.
Ken said what I was thinking.
Y'all picking up.
Man, they don't make the green ones like they used to anymore.
No good.
I'm the one with the gag order.
We'll go. No good. Man, y'all weak ass dudes. Y'all scared of pink? I'll rock some pink. I got a pink.
Bro. I got a pink.
Man, right there. I got a crispy.
Bro, I got plenty of pink in my closet, bro.
Y'all weak ass men scared of pink.
I don't want to hear.
Oh, see, here we go. I got pink in my closet, bro. Don't get it twisted.
Right,
don't get it twisted.
Don't be acting up on live now. Come on, man. Ain't nothing wrong with no pink.
I got a badass pink shirt too, man.
I got a nice cold little pink walking suit, bro. Yeah.
I got a cold ass crispy polo shirt back.
Well, I'll be the only one that says that I don't have a damn thing that's pink, and I'm going to keep it that way.
You do.
You do you, Brian.
Exactly.
You do you, man.
Quit being weak.
And for that, Brian, I'm gonna have a shot. I'm gonna have a shot of tequila.
I'm gonna send his ass a pink Nomad Network shirt.
Wow.
Cheers, Bishop.
You may get a return to sender too.
Oh, now that's not right, Brian.
No, I'll just sell it.
Oh, look at you! Come on, man. What you trying to say, Brian?
You scared of pink?
The pink will go nice with your beard.
Dog. I'm telling
you.
Hey, Brian, I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you. Brian, listen to me.
Go with my beard, but I ain't putting on pink clothing.
Brian, listen. If I crispy up you a pink polo, I'm telling you, you're gonna be fly as shit. I get your earring going on with it, man.
You know what, Brian? You would rock the hell out of a pink polo, though.
I can see by
it on you right now.
It's time for Grandpa to go to bed.
Imagine this, Brian. You walk in you walk.
That's
through
the only way you're going to see it is imagine it.
Now hear me out. You walking through Walmart, man, with that pink polo on. As you walking out, you look behind you, man, and you got you about 12, 13 ladies following you out. Because they want to know where's this nice debonair man headed to? I want to be with him.
Man. That's a sign of a very confident man. You ain't scared of no pink. I wear the shit out of it.
Well, you enjoy yourself.
Well, like now that's you really.
I wear my pink polo now. I got about 3 of them back there. I got a soft pink one. I got a pink shirt. I didn't go buy it myself. Somebody else bought it for me.
Bro, I got a pink suit, bro. I mean, a walking suit.
But that would
got a nice brim to go with it, a nice blue brim to go with it, and some blue kicks to go with it, bro.
Let me tell you something, man. I got a pink polo with a pair of hard ass black Levi's old school 501s and a pair of Timbs. Get the fuck off me when I put that on. Spray my cologne on. I'm hitting. When I walk past. When I walk past a woman, she gonna be like, "Oh, what's happening? Shit, what's up with that?"
You get them.
Tell her, no man, you busting them down, then ain't you? You busting them down.
You walk past
women attracted to pink.
Huh? What'd you say? What'd you say, kid?
It's a real psychological question, and I'll say it again.
What?
Why do you think that women are attracted to pink?
Why you think men are scared of it?
Who's scared of a color?
A lot of guys.
A lot of men are.
That's unfortunate. If you're afraid of a color, we need to do better.
All right, man. We need to talk about some football, man. We
got commercials, y'all. We're just trying to fill up these commercials. Ain't nothing else you can do, man.
Nomad Network. Hey, we get it in, man. This is like being at the bar. You know, in between football, we talk about
what kind of bar.
Hey, see, now you got to go there, man. Pink ain't gonna hurt your ass, man.
Yeah.
Damn, you got to be stronger than that.
Oh man,
the happy clam oyster bar.
Blue oyster.
That's right.
It's a blue oyster, not a pink oyster.
Don't worry about it, no man. That's all right. Don't worry about it, no man. We can't sell Brian on it, but trust me, we know the power behind it, so it's all good.
Well, did they postpone this game for a minute? Because it don't look like
we back. We're kicking again.
Yeah, they cleared the stands.
Oh, what's going on?
Yeah, they everybody's in the locker room, probably with some lightning.
They must be getting lightning too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they cleared the stands.
Did they cancel the game or they postpone it?
I haven't heard anymore. But I mean, it is raining very hard.
That's Bishop J. Grizz. He jumped in with us. That's Bishop.
What's going on, man?
Wait, hold on. Let's get some clarity, man. What did you say, Brian? Did they cancel it or did they postpone it?
I haven't heard anything. I mean, I got the sound down, but
yeah, I just turned the sound up to see if I can get some clarity on it right now, fellas.
I'm looking at a lot of rain. That weather bubble was right over them.
Yeah.
Greg Gabriel warned us, man, that the weather was coming that direction, man. It could be it. We'll see. I mean, this game is nothing, so it ain't like they playing for something out here.
Right. Absolutely.
Who cares about this football game? We got Devin Hester right now chopping it up, getting respect, live and direct on the show. Gotta love it. What an original, that guy.
And everybody in the show right now, don't forget to slide on over next door to the Nomad at Night post game. Don't forget. As soon as you get out of here, as soon as we close this one down, slide on next door to the Nomad at Night post game. We're gonna be right over there chopping it up, being crazy as fuck like we being right now.
And in the meantime, pick up some gear while you guys are just waiting for the game to come back on. Go and check us out. Get a t-shirt, a hoodie, get both, get a whole outfit, actually. Put it all together. Look fly for kickoff on the very first game of the year. Come on. Wear that Nomad Network. Wear all the gear. Come on, y'all. You know what we do. You know how we do it. We're going to represent.
Well said. And you can get it in pink. You knew I had to do it.
I'm going to get me one. Nah, Nomad. I'm putting my order in, bro. I got to have me one.
Don't be false advertising. Ain't no pink.
Oh, there's no pink. I saw pink last time I was on there, unless you totally pulled it down.
Bro. Look, I want a special order, bro. I want pink with black lettering, bro.
We're gonna get some pink shit up there because we got to get some female stuff up there too.
No, get it in the men's size. I take a men's large, pink with black lettering, bro.
Females buy gear too, so they're gonna get some merchandise in there.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely. I'm looking out for you, Patty, and everybody else. Let me think. Katrina. Let me think. Somebody else that came through here.
Evie Bear Down?
Evie, we're gonna look out for the females.
Remy.
Yeah. Because I got to get my number one. I got to get her some gear. Get my sister Felicia some gear. Shout out to my girl Rita. Shout out to Felicia. Shout out to my man V Dub in the D. What's going on? And a special shout out. Matter of fact, let me pour one for my guy because he's getting ready to celebrate a birthday tomorrow. And he is a constant. Even when I haven't been on the show, he's still been watching the show. That's how much he loves and supports the Nomad Network. Let me give a special shout out to my man out there in Florida, my boy Stewart. My man. Happy birthday to you tomorrow, my brother. Many blessings. 60 rotations around that sun, man. Birthday to you, my brother. Blessings to you. Thank you for supporting the network, even when I have not been on. That's nothing but love. Appreciate you, my brother. Thank you. This is for you.
Appreciate that.
Cheers.
But for those who asked a couple of weeks ago when we debuted the website, they wanted to know, they said, Nomad, no camo. I said, not yet. And when I tried to put it up, it was about a week and a half ago. Everybody remember when the internet had that outage and the big companies you couldn't really do nothing. We was trying to get this up and on the website, but we couldn't do it. So I got this up about 2 days ago, about 48 hours ago. So there you go, everybody that wanted the camo Chicago football style t-shirt. There you go. It's on the website. It's a unisex, so males and females can buy it. I got plenty of unisex shirts, man. Those actually fit a whole lot better on my body. But it's unisex shirt. Very, very nice, man. I love this one. I will have this one in a week. I guarantee you. So I'm like getting high on my own supply. This design right here, I gotta tell you, it is my personal design, but not because it's my personal design do I promote this. It's what I think football is in Chicago. We have a style, and that's a thumping style. We like
thump, baby.
Brand of football, and to be able to recognize what that is as a Chicago Bears football fan, I think this kind of epitomizes that. And I think as the season goes on and we start to see our identity be able to show itself, I think this t-shirt is going to mean something a little bit more significant later on down the line. I'm just going to predict that for you right now. But it's on the website, man. The camo football Chicago style is up. Go ahead and grab it, man. It's there.
I'm gonna place my order. I gotta get me some camo in my life. Yes, sir.
Yeah, to hide that pink.
Oh boy.
I don't do nothing to hide no pink, brother. Pink is all good with me. I like pink. Only thing I don't like pink is my steak.
What happened, man? Some dude squeeze on your ass?
No. It don't take something like that.
Okay.
Not like
Relentless Mikey just said the game is not canceled, just a delay.
Yeah. That's all I got was.
Looking at that rain, they might have gone ahead and cancel. Ain't no need in having them guys go out there and potentially get hurt. Call it. It is what it is. It's been amazing. Three quarters.
Well, I mean,
2.5, almost 3 quarters.
Before the rain.
It's all good. So if they cancel, it's fine. We don't want any of these guys to get hurt. We want them to all get through preseason healthy. So.
Yeah, speaking of which, seed where Foreman, he got rushed off the field. Deontay Foreman?
What?
Deontay Foreman.
Yeah, he played for the Bears last year. He's with Cleveland now.
Oh,
he sustained a neck injury. They helicoptered him off the field.
No.
Came back negative. I saw the story.
At practice today?
Yeah.
Yeah, it came back negative. I saw the story.
Okay. All right. Good. I like Foreman, man.
I think we all do.
He wasn't used properly last year. Well, hell, nobody was used properly last year.
Somebody didn't like that guy. Somebody in that building did not like that guy.
No. I don't think that. I think it was all Getsy. I really do.
He's somebody, ain't he?
Yeah.
he's somebody that's nobody. That's what he is.
I'm just pointing out the body that you're not pointing out. I think it was straight up Getsy. And I think he had a problem with Getsy not only not playing and also not being utilized correctly at all. And then when he finally was utilized, they benched him. Like
Right,
they
right.
put him on the field. He crushed it for 2, if not 3 solid games, I think, back to back.
Yeah, and then sat him.
And then, oh, you need to go. You need to hit the bench. What? Well, Khalil's back. So? You know what I mean? I'm carrying the rock. I've been carrying. What do you mean Khalil's back?
I know a couple people. Let's just say I know a couple people that play in the NFL. A couple of them are retired. Well, all of them retired now. I ain't gonna even lie to you now. Every last one of them are retired now. But I've heard some stories, man. It would not. Some of the stuff I hear, dude, it is no problem for a dude to not like something that a coach is doing with him and have a little struggle, a little back and forth with him and practice and be mad about how he's being treated. It ain't no problem for a cat to roll up on a motherfucking coach in the parking lot. I'll just say that. And say a couple of things to him. Like, you could say something, you know, like these are grown-ass men, right? And sometimes, you know, coaches can forget that, especially some that come from the college ranks and they got a little bit of rank over the players and you know, speak to them in a certain kind of way and carry that over into the pros and get to saying some shit to a player on the field and be like, hey, man, hey, dog, you don't talk to me like that. You know, it'd be that kind of shit going on. And then it get into something like what you're talking about and not being utilized well and not being a part of the game plan, him having feelings. He could go to the parking lot, hey, Luke, I want to talk to you about something, man. Why am I not part of the game plan you designed? It could literally be some shit like that going on, and we don't even know about it. But that's how the shit is out there, man. You know, on a professional level, it's different. College level, you can get away with certain stuff. These motherfuckers will confront you. Straight up confront you in the parking lot. Just want to put that out there. I ain't saying none of that happened, but just saying.
It's a real world out there. You got to watch. Yeah. You got to watch your surroundings. But like specifically for Foreman, he performed well during the preseason last year. He did quite well, and it was, you know, when we were covering it, the expectation was almost that he was going to take the job away from Khalil. I didn't want that to happen. And what wound up happening was, instead of taking anybody's job, they decided to play Roshan in front of him. And I think that's where things went sideways for him. And I was like, wait a minute. Why is the rookie rolling instead of me after what you saw, you know, in your evaluation? You really want to put the rookie out there in front of me? Okay, cool. Now Matt. And then he got the opportunity to do it. You know?
Hey, by the way, Ryan Pose is on TV right now looking small as shit.
Looking what?
He's small.
He's taking that weight. He's taking the Ozempic.
Oh man, see, you can't put that on. We don't know that. He probably is. I'm hearing a lot of people doing that.
No, man. I think honestly, man, he's happy now, man. He's got his quarterback. He's got the guys that he has the team in which he envisioned that he could put together. And when a guy is happy, he sheds weight. He's starting to look a little chiseled. He looks happy, man.
Or that motherfucker got that Chicago pizza and his jeans started getting tight. And he needs to do something real quick because that Chicago pizza will put it on your ass. It's that good. And it's that
and them beefs, brother. You got to get, you know, you can't count them beefs out either, dog. You know, them beefs.
I like them, but Chicago pizza is and will always be my weakness, man. That shit, a piping hot Chicago style thin crust pizza will put it on your ass.
Here's my 3 weaknesses when I come to Chicago, brother, and I can't help myself. Pizza,
beef,
Italian beefs,
Polish.
And I gotta get me some rib tips, bro.
Where you going, Leah? Where you go to Limbs?
Well, it depends on what side. If I'm out south, yeah, and I will take a ride to Limbs. I don't even care if I'm out west. I'll ride out south to Limbs to get me some tips, or I'll go to Joe's.
Apparently, Pose and Kevin Warren talking some shit. They saying we need to be listening to them. Let me turn the TV up. Hold up. Can y'all hear?
George McCaskey. The key for us is continually build our brand, builds an organization that has long-term stability, build our fan avidity, work hard. We have the best fans in the NFL, and I'm excited to continually work together to pull that together to make sure Chicago is special.
Ryan, we go to you, and we've been talking about it on the broadcast here tonight and the job that you've done since taking over general manager and taking a roster and really building it in a short period of time. Obviously, the trade last year setting that all up, but a little luck goes a long way as well, the way that it all happened and kind of fell into your lap, and you get a guy like Caleb Williams. But just talk about how you've been able to build this team over the last few years.
Yeah, it's taken some patience early on, and really I got to give credit to my staff. It's not just me, it's the whole group doing a really good job scouting, looking at different opportunities, again, to bring talent to Chicago so that we can win championships here. And to give Caleb, a rookie quarterback, weapons around him to feel comfortable to gain that confidence fast, that's a big deal, as you know.
He's got him. He's got him. He's done a good job.
So we just want to get him settled in early so he make plays. And really, the thing is lean on the guys around him. You don't have to do everything immediately. So there's enough talent around him for us to get started and win some football games.
And it's got to be exciting for you as a general manager now in your third year to have the core really set up now for the next 4 years or so. You've got Caleb, obviously, Darnell Wright, your tackle, Adunze, number 9 overall pick, DJ Moore, Cole Kmet. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. And now that you have Caleb in the building, what do you see? Because I tell you, from the production meetings and just the interactions we've had with him, he seems like the kind of guy that can handle the pressure that Chicago and the Bears would put on him.
Yeah, and he's had a lot of pressure on him early on, just being a big-time recruit coming out of high school, and then elevating his game in college and being the first overall pick. But the one thing I love about him is he's very comfortable in his own skin. He's confident in his talent, and he believes in himself, and he brings people together, which fits our culture right now. We have a great locker room. Guys have fun. They compete in practice every single day, and they love each other. They spend time with each other, and that's a big deal to us.
Well, you guys should be very proud. I know a lot in the offing for you, Kevin, and Ryan. We're just putting this thing together, but looks like a fun time to be a Chicago Bear and a Chicago Bears fan.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, guys. Yeah, thank you. Hey, we did a preseason handshake, and it went well. Nailed it.
Congratulations.
All right, thanks, guys. Really appreciate it.
Kevin Warren standing next to him like the Godfather. Yeah, we should have been listening to the whole conversation. I don't know what he said at the very beginning, but we'll catch up with that later on, man. Get some excerpts from it, but you gotta be pleased with what he's done so far. You don't have to be happy with every decision that he's made. You don't have to be, but if you're gonna be a fan, I think you got to come to a place where you can be all right with it at least, and continue to be a fan or not. You know what I'm saying? It's just like we always say around here. This is their profession. This is what they do. Not only do they have to deal with players and who they think is good enough, who's not. They also got to deal with salary cap. GMs think 5 years down the road, and they're thinking if the really good ones have to financially think like 5 years down the road. So he's making decisions based on that. Of course, DJ just got paid. He's locked in for the next 6 years, and so I do think he's made some really good moves. But I think there's still meat on the bone, a lot of meat on the bone as far as moves that they can make from now up until like right now, up until the trade deadline that can really help this team make some noise, man. But what say you guys?
Well, I'll add this, and you think about Poles' sign last year. He got Kmet, and he did Jalen Johnson. That's 2 guys that he did not draft, that he signed. That didn't have to, but he signed because they produce. DJ producing last year. He's been, a leader of the team. He got his money, well deserved. But it's showing the team, hey, this general manager is not just catering to guys that he drafted. It's a whole as a team. whether you got here through their draft pick or a free agent, you produce, you're getting paid, which I know you didn't want this can of worms open, which makes the Davis situation just more negative.
Hey, Nick, Nick, do me a favor. If you could go in the other show and move it up to at least 10, let's say 10:30, 10:45. Let's just say 10:30 and go from there. Let's see how this shit goes. Could you do that, Nick? The dude is operating back there quietly. Operating. I don't know if he heard me or not, but we'll find out.
EV Warrior's back in the house. What it do, EV Warrior?
What up, EV?
Looks like quarterback, EV. It's been a minute since we've seen it. We got a new quarterback.
We got four.
Hi, EV.
We got three guys. We got three guys so far, unless these guys got people that I don't know about. We got three guys that's been highlighted so far. Actually, four, because Byron Coward, he's going to show up on the tape. Anybody that evaluates that tape, Byron Coward has been impressive. But we got four guys, EV, and Colin is definitely one of them. You have to be blind not to notice that.
And my guy Rajnesh is out there. Man, I don't see, like, we're at that point with Ryan Poles where we're at like the faith point, you know. He's done what he needed to do. He's moved heaven and earth to build this squad into what he wanted it to be. You know, whether we liked it or not, right? You know, take that for what it's worth. And at this point, we just kind of have to ride with him and continue to sort of second what he's doing, because by the end of this season, you know, fast forward, by the end of the season, we'll really have a clear picture as to what it is that he's assembled here. You know, is it the Avengers? I think it might be, and I think it might be a little bit better than Avengers. Like, I'm just saying, but it'll take us a little ways to get to prove that theory.
You know what it is, kids? It's vision. It's vision, and he has his. You know what I mean? And whatever that is, as a fan, you know, I can't tell you how to be a fan. I can't tell Brian or Keith, nor the dude in the background, how to be a fan. So however you react to what Poles did and does is on you. What I would say is I'm a guy that's probably a little bit more patient than some other people, and I'm just waiting to see how everything manifests itself, because the way he sees it is the way he sees it. He's got the purse. You know, he's got the money. He's got the owner's wallet to make decisions, and he's looking 5 years down the road. So whatever ink he's putting on the paper, whatever decisions that he's making, it goes towards the vision that he has. And I just want to fall back and refrain from being so critical towards a guy that just got this job, and see how his vision plays out. We'll have plenty of time later on. If this shit doesn't manifest itself, we'll have plenty of time to get on his ass and see what we need to do. But right now, I think he's checking some boxes, and I think we're sitting in a good spot, man. I think we're in need of some things, but that's my opinion.
Well, I'm just gonna follow up on what you said and say, like, no reason to apologize for that. It's kind of what we do, given what we do. You know what I mean? We are gonna question and comment. But at the same time, you hit the nail on the head. It is the word vision, right? He has a very specific vision, and you know, fans may or may not share it, right? There's fans out there who are like, you know what? I disagree completely with his modus operandi and how he got to this point. Real fans, and I just gotta sort of change the narrative here. Real fans are fans who will defer. But at some point, you have to come around and recognize that, again, he's doing what he's doing because he has a specific vision for the Chicago Bears team that he's building out. And this is what it's going to look like, y'all. So, you know, bear down. We'll see what the season actually holds with the team that he's assembled. And so far, I'd like to think everybody, not just myself, I'd like to think we are all intrigued, at the very least, by what he's put together. I'm very interested to see what this squad can accomplish this season.
Well, you know what, kids? It's funny you say that because I had to second that motion, and I had this. I went back and I just looked at some previous rosters over the last 10, 20 years, maybe. This is probably one of the most talented rosters, top to bottom, that the Chicago Bears has had on both sides of the football.
Balance. You're right.
Often it's heavy on one side or the other. This time, on both sides of the football, we have complete balance. We have not seen that in a very long time. And to top it off, may I say the cherry on top is the fact that we can honestly say that we truly have real coaches in the building.
Boom.
Not that we haven't had them before, but this time, collectively, offensively and defensively, even special teams, we have coaches. We have a front office that's making very football-like decisions, not decisions like a mom and pop shop, but real football decisions like a true organization. And because of that, as a football fan, and I'm one, and I'm going to stand on this platform tonight and say I was not in agreement with the trade of our previous quarterback, but I have taken the time over the past few months to really evaluate and take a close look at who we have under center as our number one QB, and I must say that although I was very pro our previous quarterback, I am now pro Caleb Williams because he has shown me that he has what it takes to be the leader of this football team, the face of this organization, and I have to give him his fair shot at proving me different. And until then, I gotta have his back. I'm going to forever rep the Chicago Bears jersey because that's what I grew up on, and I don't care what. I'm a Chicago Bears fan through and through, but I'm excited about this season and the fact that I know that this organization, the front office, have made decisions in terms of contract wise. We got guys under contract for a long period of time so that we have time to not only build on what we have, but to actually put together some championships and potentially back-to-back opportunities to do so. Mm-hmm. This young man has demonstrated that he has been taught very well, and he deserves to be the GM of this team, and he is entitled to carry out the vision that he has for this organization. And we as fans have to, back him and support him. And I think we're going to be extremely excited.
They ain't got to
have on the field. Yeah,
they ain't got to back him,
but they don't have to. But you know what I mean. I don't mean it in
I know exactly what you mean. You right.
I don't mean it in the literal sense, but if we've backed all these other ones, give this guy a chance, man. And I like the vision that he has for the team, and he's demonstrated that he knows how to put together an organization. And he's not afraid to stand on what he believes. And for that, from a man to another man, I got to give him his respect and kudos for that.
So there isn't nothing that I could add to Keith and Ked's comments. This team, it's well balanced. Like Keith said, it used to be if you was good on the offense, well, the defense was old. Or vice versa. If the defense was top notch, then you had a sucky offense. This is well balanced, which for a rookie quarterback, it's terrific. He don't have to be the hero he was at USC. They got a strong defense. Tonight proved that they got a good running game. And you got 2 Pro Bowl wide receivers and one of the top wide receivers in the draft. Yeah, all Caleb has to do is just get the verbiage, the plays down, and let the other guys do their stuff. Which, they talked about no number one pick has came into a situation like that. And it's not because Chicago was a crappy team. It's because they traded with a crappy team to get that number one pick.
Go ahead, kids.
Yeah, I'll just sort of wrap this all up into a nice little bow here, right? So at the end of the day, it has a lot less to do with the fans. Like I hate to say this because we're all fans, but the fact of the matter is Ryan Poles made his decision and hitched his wagon. Right, his wagon has been effectively hitched, and it's really at this point just a question of sink or swim.
Yeah.
Right. Either the scenario that he's built, the vision that he has, and that he's exacted comes to fruition and works the way that we all kind of feel. Like, hopefully you guys feel it, because I kind of feel it. I feel this team's a little bit of a different team than the other teams have been in the past. Just a little feeling I have. I'm a little bit more optimistic about this situation. I'm not so sure why, but in this, considering it all, Ryan has no choice but to be successful. Caleb Williams has no choice but to be successful, right? The other option is not an option at all.
Can I offer you an observation, kid? I can give you an idea of why you feel so different. I think here's just what I've seen thus far. This is not me giving you something I've added to the scenario. I'm just going to tell you what I've seen thus far. I think they had a plan coming in. They had a vision coming in to get Flus, a guy that was a leader of guys. You know what I mean? A real coach's coach, a player's coach. Bring him in here and really rebuild the personality of this team and build a standard. You keep hearing him say that shit over and over and over again, and people think it's just talk. But from the beginning, from when you walk into that, when you drive into that parking lot and get out that vehicle and go into that building, there's a standard to be set. When you walk in there, you're going to walk past receptionists, you're going to walk past people that deal with equipment, people that's going to get your weight, people that's going to, make sure you ate what you're supposed to eat last night. Let me, give you some advice on what to do tomorrow. Trainers, all kinds of people in that building, people in the front office, and you got to act a certain way. And so they were rebuilding that right away. And Flus was a perfect guy, I think, to do that because he stood on that. And he not only did that, he was a great team builder. He was a great team builder. And the way he was able to keep these guys together through some bad shit, through some real bad shit, you didn't see these guys breaking on each other, dragging each other in the media and doing all the social media stuff and carrying on, man. You didn't see too many people getting in trouble in the offseason. That's a reflection of the standard they're trying to create. Now, fast forward to what you're talking about and the look and the feel of the team. So he gave Flus his first crack at, what do you think, coach, we need to do first to get this thing going in the right direction? First, we need to build our defense. What did they do? Come right out and make defensive picks. Stalwarts for the defense for probably the next 6-7 years. They got defensive guys to shore up some pieces they thought they needed on defense. And that's the way it started. So they've been beefing up that defense all while they had a quarterback that was drafted by another regime. They gave him a legit look. Was it in everybody's eyes an honest one? This people, and I might argue with that. You know what I mean? Did they put the pieces around him? I don't think anybody would argue and say that they did. They did not. And so while the defense was building, all that time, they didn't put all those pieces around Justin. That defense was maturing and pieces were being added. And that thing turned into something to where it's solid. And the organization and the fan base knows we have that part of it right. All of a sudden, it's my turn. We're talking about if I'm Poles, he's saying it's my turn. I'm going to start putting this offense together and in a way that Chicago isn't used to seeing it put together. And so now you start to see,
Nomad,
yo.
Not to interrupt you, but it said the game has been terminated due to weather.
Okay. All right. We're going to get out of here in a second, but I'm going to finish up my thought. But I think you're starting to see the offense starting to take its own personality. So we've been a defensive oriented organization that really leaned on that for us to win games. Now they're putting together an offense that can match the prowess of what we think the defense can bring to the table. And that's the feeling out there. It's like, damn, now we got an offense to match this defense. We'll be able to put up points. We got pieces that this rookie quarterback can throw to. So now you cooking with fucking grease, and gas. And so now that's kind of what you're feeling like. Once this offense starts to mature, and Caleb goes through his bumps and the offense goes through their rough parts. Once this thing starts to mature, and he starts to get a feel, coaches get a feel for him, and they got a chance to really, really cater this thing to what his style is and what really feels good to him. It's going to be a lot of ups and downs before they get there. But once they do that, that could be sometime during this season, within the first 4 to 7 games.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
I feel differently about the time frame you gave there, but I agree with everything you were saying. The time frame for me is it works out to 2025 when you've now fully assessed what holes you have on this team and you have the draft capital to attack all of them, right? And that's why I'm saying creating the balance that he's created has put the Bears in a situation where, again, this year could be a Super Bowl run. Could be. If all the stars align, and I'm sure there's a guy in Detroit named Don saying the exact same things, right? Like I'm just saying, but it could be a run. If it's not a run, it'll simply expose that, our worries in the trenches are real and legitimate and need to be addressed. With the capital he has in a year's time, he'll be able to attack all of those positions, especially given the fact that just about every other position on the team is not only filled and rostered, but there's depth to them and they're really good. Yeah. Right? Like these are all good problems to have. So to me, it's really just a question of when. Is this thing going to pop off and explode in 2024? Is it going to pop off and explode in full?
Perfect place to stop. Perfect place to stop. Why? Because we don't want to lose. We got 50 people in here right now. We want y'all to go next door to the Nomad at Night post game. We're gonna close this show down. Nick, you ready to hit the close? In a minute, we're gonna close this show down. We don't even need to do no pleasantries, man. I'm just gonna close it down and say, come on next door, and we're gonna do the full Nomad at Night post game show. And we're gonna talk about what we've seen thus far. I know everybody's got a lot to talk about. I can see it on their faces, but we're just gonna take it next door to the Nomad at Night post game. We're gonna talk about it there. With that being said, Nick, you ready to close? Pop in and tell me something.
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
All right. With that being said, I just want to say, go next door, think, see, manifest till you get there. All right. We out.
Right on.